Hello! How you doing? Jump scare. Sorry I was a little late there, but here we are. Here to play a game that I'm not gonna lie to you, this one's gonna be kind of rough. I don't like this one. I don't like this one very much. I wish I did. Made a video about it a while ago, and it's like, ugh, gosh, it's kind of rough. But, just so you guys know, we're doing a charity stream today. We're doing Raising Rings. You guys know what Raising Rings is? I realize I look into my OBS window when I'm talking to you a lot, but I should probably look into the camera so we can have, like, a dialogue. But, Raising Rings is a charity set up by Sam Procrastinates, and everyone in the Sonic community is welcome to be streaming and raising money for the SpecialEffect charity. So you can check out in the description, I have everything listed out. I have turned off everything related to my channel's monetization, so you can't send super chats today, you cannot send super thanks, none of that stuff. I can't turn off channel memberships because then they get, like, canceled, but just, you know, just keep that in mind. Go to the link in the description to donate to the charity, and you will be able to see everything there. It'll be all set, all ready to go, and we're gonna play Sonic Chronicles for however long I can stomach it, I guess. And let me tell you, this game, I said it sucked. And I was kind of like, yeah, because the game sucks, right? This game, though, this game itself actually kind of sucks. Because when you try to run this game on emulators, good emulators, it doesn't work. This game does not run on good emulators. That is how messed up this game is. And also, you know what? It doesn't run on the Wii U either. I tried to get it running on the Wii U. I actually got it to work. And then it crashed in the same place the emulators crash. So, amazing. Let's watch them, unalive him, I think? The egg carrier. Oh, you know what? I was gonna read all the voices and stuff, like, do character voices, but I think I'll wait for it to stop being a motion comic, because it's gonna be too hard to, like, go back and forth with the voices that fast. This game's something special? That's, I guess, one way to put it. Hello, CH. How you doing? Hope everyone is having a good time at the charity marathon so far. I'll be streaming today and tomorrow. I was gonna stream Sunday as well, but I can't. I have, I need to, I'm busy. I've been really busy this week, and I'm exhausted. So I just need a little bit of time. But, I'll do today and tomorrow. At least. I think. But, here we go. Hostile reception. If you guys have never played this, the soundtrack's bad, the gameplay's bad. The only thing that's not bad is the dialogue, actually, which is kind of nuts. You raised 21 pounds yesterday. Hell yeah, dude. Good stuff. Alright. Here we go. Sorry, I have to get ready. Get the ritual prepared, have that thing strung around my neck. Sonic, you made it! I'm so glad to hear from you! Yeah, I'm here, Tails. What's going on? Oh, we're in big trouble, Sonic. I don't know if you've heard, but Knuckles has gone missing. And so have the Chaos Emeralds. A group of criminals called the Marauders took him. Please, Sonic, we need your help. Yeah, of course I'll help. So this game's very interesting in the way that the chat works. So we get story stuff, you know, as we have Tails talking about what's going on here. Knuckles is missing, there's a new group thing called the Marauders that might have been involved. We're not quite sure yet, but we'll see. We have these dialogue options, and usually the one at the top with the Sonic icon is just the click this if you don't care and just want to keep going. And the other ones are available to give you more insight into what's going on. So you might be able to ask questions or bring up certain things. And under certain circumstances, there's a button here that allows Sonic to just be... How should I phrase this? I'm trying to be a little bit delicate with my language, because, you know, it's a charity stream. I don't want to be, you know, I'll try. It makes him a bit of a jerk. Makes him a little bit rude. And, I think a lot of people like to point to that when it comes to Sonic's characterization, because he is just really, really unnecessarily cruel in this game. It's really funny. Cruelty is hilarious. Let it be known. Alright, another reason this game is the worst thing, it's all stylus controlled. So even if you are playing it somehow to record it, so to say. You still have to play with the mouse. There's no way to play it with a controller. You can, like, map buttons to your controller, I suppose, but, like, most of the gameplay, just you click things. It's like a point-and-click adventure, except I want to go home the whole time. Let's see. Because this old guy just needs help chopping wood. And that is one of Sonic the Hedgehog's famous actions that he performs for people. He shows up at campsites and he helps you out. That's it? That's all? Okay. Oh, you did it! Thank you so much! Oh, I won't keep you any longer. Take this! I'm too tired even for Pow Candy to help me. Oh, he's gonna die. Nice job, Sonic! It's always good to take a little time and help people out. Let's get going. We have a lot of work to do. And there we go. So we have little missions we can do. Sonic the Woodchuck. I mean, how much wood would a Sonic chuck if a Sonic would chuck Sonic? That's his uncle, actually. He's got the Uncle Chuck. Actually, that would have been a better question for him, I think. Oh, God. Dude, things just happen in this game. Like, little stars pop up above your head, and you're just like, stop it. Can't you just do something that makes sense? I'm begging you. Also, let me tell you, I'm really over this intro segment specifically, because trying to test this game, to get it to work for anything, you play this intro segment a lot, because usually it crashes right at the end, so you have to play through the whole thing over and over again. It's like, oh, it's real nice, this special kind of torture. Oh, what was that? Someone was shaking a box of cereal over there, I guess. Sonic, look out! That armadillo looks angry! Oh yeah, I'm on it. I know how to deal with this. Yup, we kill these ones. If they're angry. Let's get them. I don't know... Is this even a robot? This isn't even a robot, actually. How many times have you started this game, like, in earnest, to make it, like... hold on one second. I'm gonna try and fix the sound real quick, because it's a little broken. There we go. Had a really rough day today. I'm really sorry to hear that, Sun Swift, and I totally understand. I've been having a lot of rough days lately. But I am, you know, just trying to do what I can. First time. Sonic... I don't know, Sonic's killing animals in this game, I think. I always thought that was a robot, but when I look closer, like, it doesn't explode into gears or anything. Everything. Oh, man. Dude, that sounds really rough. I'm sorry to hear that. It sounds like you need to talk to, like, your manager or something. Yeah, I could have sworn Sonic saves animals. He doesn't beat them up. I thought it was a robot. I literally thought it was a robot. I mean, that would have made sense as to why it was, like, crackling, right? It was like... Like, an armadillo doesn't make that sound. I think we know an armadillo. He doesn't sound like that. I don't think. Actually, he doesn't have a voice. He doesn't have a canon voice. Good thing this game isn't canon. Oh, look. Oh, Sonic, boy, are you lucky I happened to come along. I'm so glad to see you, Sonic, but not that glad. I do have a boyfriend now. You know, his name's Dexter. Oh, I totally could have jumped over those boxes, you know. So that's that fun little icon I was talking about, where he gets to just be a jerk. Let's see. Alright. Well, of course you could have, but now you don't have to. Well, yeah, we gotta get to Tails, Amy. There's no time for this. Ugh, why are you being like that? I just saved you. What are you talking about? Sonic, the more... Timmy would be happy to hear his OC is in a game. Who the heck is Timmy? Timmy Turner? Do you have an armadillo character? I don't remember. Sonic, you move a lot faster than the rest of us do, so it makes sense that you might be a little impatient, even when talking to people. That was a weird way to read that. Good job. The first response in your list, with a little picture of Sonic next to it, will always be the fastest way to get you back to the action. See, like, this game has so many good ideas, right? Like, that's a great idea. I love this. I just wish that it had more of an effect on something. You know, it's not really, like, it doesn't change a whole lot. You just get, like, different dialogue here and there. Sonic Battle Framework, hello! Welcome, welcome. If you guys didn't know, Sonic Battle Framework is currently, and I have no idea, like, I literally just got sent a DM, I don't know if it's, like, 100 people or if it's like one person, but there are an amount of people working on this Sonic Battle Framework fan game. So it's going to be like, you know, a Sonic Battle-esque fan game. Check that out. It was cool. I saw a video of the progress. It looked nice. But, yeah, it'll be fun, especially if it gets, like, online eventually. But, yeah, we're playing this for charity today. And I will be just screaming internally. Oh, sorry, I did the one thing he told me not to do. I guess that is very Sonic. Like, so here, he's got these different dialogue options. Like this. I don't want to make her feel better. Or, I think I understand. It's like why would he say this? Who thinks he's that mean? I love it. Next one up. Online networking is confirmed. Ooh, that is very nice. Can't wait to make, like, custom emeralds and, pit them against other players online. That'll be fun. Oh, but she's a friend, Sonic! Oh, I'm sure he's just kidding, Tails. Oh, that little picture on the... that little picture on the tab will tell you what kind of thing you're about to say. Sometimes it's a question, or a statement, or even something a little snarky. I know it's nice to rush through the text thing, but sometimes you'll miss out on some information or a story that way. I don't think it said text, by the way. I think it said next, but I just rolled with it because I didn't want to stop. Funny you mention that. We're trying to figure out how to go about that. Yeah, no, I mean, in the GBA version, what we did was we used a cheat code to have infinite, like, I don't remember what it was called, like little technique points, I think. And we just customized our emeralds. We didn't use the ultimate skills, because those were ridiculous. And then we used one of the emulators to do multiplayer. And it was pretty cool. Like, I think that was the most fun I've ever had playing Sonic Battle. Oh, really? So what's your favorite color, Tails? Well, Sonic, not that kind of question. Dude, the music cut out and everything, they were really mad. Just subscribe? Thank you. Tails' workshop is still in the northeastern area of Central City. Let's go! Just don't get any ideas. I have a boyfriend now, you know. Dude, the writers were like, listen, we've got this. We've got her characterization down pat. She just talks about her boyfriend the entire time. That's it. Great characterization. Oh, boy. I mean, you know, okay. You know, I say that, but at least the writing... okay, I'm gonna say the writing for Amy in this game is a million times better than it is for Sonic Battle. In Sonic Battle, the English translation, it's borderline uncomfortable to read sometimes. Like, they just have Amy obsessing about her weight to the point she, like, passes out and is, like, seeing things. And it's like... I don't like that. I don't like the message of whatever this is, you know? The only thing about Sonic Chronicles is it sucks and the graphics need a remake. It's not the only things that are bad about it. But, it definitely does. I mean, there is a team working on a Sonic Chronicles remake. You can check out Sonic Chronicles Reimagined, I believe it's called. I believe they're on YouTube and Twitter, at least. I don't know if they're on Blue Sky, which is, you know, my new home for social media. At least, you know, I haven't been using too much of it. I just don't really care for doom scrolling anymore. It just kind of... I think I just got to the point where I was like, oh, it doesn't feel good to look through these apps, so I'm just gonna do it extremely rarely. Like, I really don't find myself doing it too often. I guess that also means trying to keep busy with other things. Sorry, I have to do this stupid minigame every time someone tries to run away from me, so I need to be really careful. When you have 4 characters in your party, it's annoying, at least. Alright, so now we get to see if the RNG gods are going to bless me for this playthrough. This game has an interesting way to look at stats, where instead of making it like, oh, speed makes it so you have a higher chance to dodge, but it's not like, you know, a guarantee or anything. If you up your evasion or your defense or anything in this game, the enemies, they just become unkillable. They become walls. Like, even this thing, like, watch, if what happens is what I think is gonna happen, you're gonna see. Alright. Alright. So you see all those misses? That's because he's, like, a little bit faster than us. And it feels a little ridiculous. Like, I feel like no other RPG has you miss that often for, like a speed difference, you know? It's really weird that they would force it like that. Because look, like, I haven't had a chance to level up or do anything yet, and I'm just sitting here waiting for them to hit. It's like, what the heck is the design choice there? Like, that's horrible. I sent you the Discord server. Thank you. I will check that out later. Strange. That looked like one of Eggman's drones. I can't be sure, though. It's too mangled. You said stop it. You didn't tell me to keep it in one piece. Whoever sent that drone probably knows you're here. You better be careful. Alright, now we're let loose to explore Green Hill Zone and get attacked by more armadillos that are, I remind you, are organic. They're not actually robots. Dude, the sound just bugs out every couple minutes, dude. It's not great. Oh, I used to watch videos all the time. That's cool. Back when I used to make videos consistently, I bet. Oh, but I'm so tired. Alright, the bees are another enemy that have insane speed, so you just don't hit them. You just wait. Like, don't use any POW moves on bees, ever. It's not worth it. I have to kill these bees, though, despite the fact that they're disappearing rapidly. Really need their power, because I need to make some POW moves happen before the first boss, or else we're not gonna win. Alright, let's see how many turns it takes for them to get these guys. Alright. Thankfully, Amy does damage. We should make a Sonic battle video. I think I did make a Sonic battle video a while ago. I don't want to play that game again, especially right now. That is not the game I need in my life. Yeah, let's go speed, I guess. It's more important. Maybe at some point, sure. I think we want this. We also plan to do a YouTube content creation community build at some point. Hey, that sounds like it would be right up my alley. Yeah, just let me know. Be down to check it out. Hold on, I gotta pick these up. Another thing you need to know about this game, if you've never played it, is rings are not guaranteed, and they do not grow on trees, unfortunately. There's a finite amount of money in this game. You can't get money. I don't think you get money for winning battles, right? I don't think. But there comes a time where you might just be out of money. And that's just, it's so real, isn't it? Is there anything wrong with Shadow's story from 06? I don't know. He's stupid. They're all stupid. Everyone's stupid in that game. Actually, I think Shadow's one of the only people that aren't stupid in that game. I think Shadow and maybe Omega. Because Omega actually tracks down Mephiles before anyone else can. Which is kind of crazy. I hope people watch you again. Man. That's such a nice thing to say. And it makes me feel all kinds of things. Hi, so Sonic 06 broke on Xenia, so now you are downloading it for premium. Cool. Really? That's interesting. I wonder why. Well, I mean, Xenia just doesn't really work very well. I really hope someone makes like a recomp of Sonic 06 at some point. I feel like that'd be cool. That way we can have mods sort of like Unleashed Recomp. Unleashed Recomp is kind of insane. When is episode 2 of Sonic Chaos Order coming out? I don't know. No clue. Let's see. I mean, someone is making a Sonic 06 thing. Like Chaos X has been working on Project 06, which is... I can't do this puzzle yet. I need 4 people. Egg. Didn't I pick one of those up before? I have no idea, dude. Oof. Yeah, no, I know it's a fan remake. It's a fan game, but it's very good. They're just not doing the entire story. Which, I mean, like, you know, it's like, hey, you've done plenty. You've made the game playable, you've made it, like, fun. They've made it into a really great game, to be honest. The fact that they're doing all of the levels and all of the bosses and the end of the world segment, which is, you know, right before the end. I don't know, I assume they'll have the final boss as well. It's like, I don't really care about the story. I think the story's not very good. I'd rather just play the levels that I like and then not play the levels I don't like. Hi Gary, how much do you love this game? I am miserable. Already. It's crazy. You know what? There's no use wasting POW moves here. Because these guys will die to regular attacks. You feel my pain? Yeah. I'm sure you can hear my pain, because I have to listen to the soundtrack. Or I could mute the game and put on, like, a playlist, I guess. But that's not really in the spirit of the torture. Crispy, dude. I wanted to push this back a little bit. There we go. That's better. I have to lean forward so I can lock in, you know? You forgot about the Looney Tunes noises? Yeah, these things haunt my dreams. There's no way I could forget the amount of stuff this game has put me through, man. Sonic 06 is fine for a non-story-oriented game. I mean, like, you don't need a story in the game to enjoy it. Like, I mean, the gameplay is fun in Project 06. Like, that's really the thing I care about. They ended up doing the whole story. I guess the only thing about, like, having a story thing is just having that sense of progression. But you could just play the game, I guess. Play the original if you really want to see that. Sonic Battle Expanded is going to be the official name of the engine. Nice, nice. So there's going to be, like, more characters and things. That's, you know, I hadn't even thought of that. That makes sense. Can I jump down here? This game is very selective about what it lets you do and where. Like, I feel like there's no reason I shouldn't be able to just jump down here. But I have to walk all the way around like there's a giant invisible force field. Oh no, the armadillo returns. Okay. We just gotta sneak by. I think I went the wrong way, actually. I don't want to fight more armadillos. Please, no. I am almost one of you. I am Hedgehog. Extra words. Let's see. I don't think I know that name. Sorry. Loki. I mean, I know... Obviously, I know Loki. But, like... I don't know the Loki you're talking about. I don't think. The map in this game looks confusing. Hey, it is. A little bit. There's a lot of points where you need to be a specific character and then go to a very specific part of the map, so like a little icon will pop up and you can fly or do something. It's really annoying, because like there's no indication of where these prompts are gonna pop up usually. Like sometimes there are, like here, obviously, this is like a hey, you can climb here. And then you get closer and it goes, oh, here, you can climb. But I don't have a climbing character right now. But there are other places where you need to fly, and you might just have to walk around an entire platform and be like, where's the point where I need to fly from? And then whenever you hit this point to fly, you might not know where it's going to take you. So then you might have to run all the way back around the whole place, and it's like they had something cooking in this. Like, there are a lot of good ideas. I love the idea of having different characters traverse different things. It just doesn't feel good like this, you know? Do I have any favorite internet cats? Does Daisy count? Because she keeps showing up on my live streams every time. That's my cat. She's my favorite cat. I don't want to go that way because I think it's going to throw me back at that armadillo, and I really just don't want to deal. I cannot deal. I cannot armadillo with that right now. Alright, so one thing I need to be careful of is I can't save the way I'm playing it right now. Because I don't know. I remember saving it before, but to remember to not do that and use save states instead. So the Chao Garden. These guys are gonna give us buffs. And, that's about it. Churtle. I like the names they have. So this is a common Chao. Bonded character has a better chance of hitting targets in battle. That's really good. Is your cat named after Princess Daisy? No, the cat was 11 when I got her from my friend's mother. And, they had named her, like, a long time ago, so I just didn't change the name. She was named after, like, just the flower, because their other cat was named Lily. And is currently named Lily. They just, greatly increases the maximum PP of bonded character. Okay. Increases odds of enemies fleeing from battle. Okay. So the other thing about this game is it had multiplayer functionality, but not in any, like, fun or good ways. See, you could trade your Chao with your friend using DS Wireless, and then they would increase in level. They would be stronger. So, in the modern day, there is no way to actually fully experience Sonic Chronicles the correct way unless you have 2 DSs and 2 copies of this game. Let's see. This is for charity, though. I know, I'm suffering for it. But we're just gonna see how it goes, man. But yes, so I can't increase the levels of these unless I use a cheat code, and I have failed to remember to do that before I started the stream. So we are just going to live with the just unevolved forms of these Chao, which is not gonna be great. So yeah, I'm gonna give that to Sonic, and then the other one is gonna be for Amy, because if she can hit more often in battle, that means battles will last less long. I would be stoked for that. Okay. Alright, here we go. So let me do another quick little save there. And here we go. New cutscene, new characters. Gosh, what do the Marauders sound like? Oh gosh, I don't know. I feel like I need a voice changer for this. You didn't even know this game had local online? Well, it didn't have online. I don't think it had online. I think it was only local communications, but... Oh, I just didn't rate it instead. I was too nervous to do the voice, I guess. Sonic, it's a Marauder! Is that what your people are calling us? Quaint. Step aside, Marauder. I can't do that. Shade sent me here to stop you. Then let's see you try. Oh, Sonic, this Marauder's one of the toughest foes we've met yet. Are you sure we're ready to fight him? Oh, yeah, actually, you're right. Yeah, hold on, be right back. I need to do some healing. Forgot about that. Yeah, Sonic is on death's door right now. So we go into the little items thing, signified by the shoes. Just give that to Sonic for now. He'll wear boxing gloves. Can you imagine Sonic walking up to, like, Knuckles, wearing boxing gloves, Knuckles laughing, just like, hey, Sonic. What are you wearing, dude? Bursting into laughter. I can see that happening like Sonic Boom or something. He's just got like the big boxing gloves and he can't like pick up a spoon or something. And Knuckles is like, that's why my boxing gloves... Sorry, he doesn't... He goes, that's why my boxing gloves have thumbs! Alright, here we go. Let's get him. A 2.5D Chao Garden in Sonic Battle. I would love that. One that we could... Okay, sorry, I gotta lock in real quick, because these guys are angry. Alright, so here we see another idea that I really like from this game, is combo moves. So, we don't have very much PP right now, so we can't use multiple in the same turn. But I think one of Amy's turns now is going to be used to help Sonic do a power move, and then the other one is going to be her own turn. Which I think is a really cool idea, because that means you have to, like, okay, if you wanted to do a solo move with this character, because she has a good ability, but you also want to use Sonic's good ability. It's like, oh, okay, am I gonna waste Amy's turn and Sonic's turn for the extra damage, or do I want to go the other way? Like, I think it's a really neat idea. It's just, you know, it sucks. The whole game sucks. So I don't really know what to tell you. A lot of good stuff in this game. And also, you're basically better off just going with the auto level option. I think it'll just carry you through the game for the most part. But that's no fun, so I won't do it again, I promise. Okay, Tarot Draw. Look at that, it's one of the rare games in the canon, or I guess not in the canon anymore, one of the rare games we see the tarot cards actually be referenced before the Great Tarot Takeover. Let's see, enemy foresees the future, cursing a single foe, and causing the target to miss subsequent attacks. Could be useful. Empowering the front to do their best. Empowered, I don't know what that means. Maybe it's extra damage. Enemy delivers a series of concussive hammer attacks that may leave her target sluggish. That's really useful. We're gonna do that. You remember coming up with a concept for a Mario and Luigi game where you had a band of partners as your third playable character, like in Paper Mario? Fun idea. I really would have enjoyed something like that. I mean, Mario and Luigi Brothership is a really good game. I haven't really finished it yet. I've been taking it slow because I want to savor it. It's a very good game, though. Ugh. I'm not that, but it's the music, by the way, not this. This is water. I'm sorry, that looked, that definitely looked like I was reacting to what I was drinking. It was just the song, I swear. Hey, old gen gamer, how you doing? Okay, guys, I'm gonna be real with you. I was coming into this prepared to read the whole story, but I don't think I want to anymore. It's kind of miserable to sit here and do that. This is the only Sonic game they had at your library when you were little, so you were forced to play this if you wanted to play anything Sonic related on your DS. That's rough, pal. I mean, at least there was something. Like, this game has some good stuff in it. I like some stuff, but, like, there's other stuff that just makes me question what happened. You know, like, I wish I was sort of like a fly on the wall during the development. Like, well, what happened? Uh-oh, that sounded like a very angry pizza guy. No, I kind of enjoyed the game as a kid as well, but that's because I hadn't played, like, good games yet. Like, I hadn't played good RPGs. Like, just earlier this week, I was playing Persona 4 Golden on stream. One of my favorite games ever. It's an amazing RPG. And now I'm playing this. Why would I skip the story in an RPG? Man, does anyone care? I don't know. I don't think I could do this tomorrow as well. I think I'm gonna have to come up with a different idea for tomorrow, because I am already feeling fatigued over this game. It is ridiculous. Ugh. It's like it moves at a pace that doesn't make sense for Sonic. Also, don't mess up these little QuickTime events or else you do no damage, basically. Some of them literally penalize you so hard that you just completely fail. I'm not playing the game for the story. I guess, I mean, like I said, the story was one of the only decent things, and I don't know, I feel exhausted over reading just what's happened already. I'll do my best, alright? Fantastic. Perfect? You shouldn't have. Now we'll struggle to hit these guys. Why do they get to do that? I feel like they shouldn't get to do that. This was a transition era for BioWare. Like, going from KOTOR to Mass Effect. Maybe that was what happened. Maybe it was, like, in the middle of that weird period for the company, and they just really, like, mucked this one up. It's unfortunate, because it's unfortunate because the Sonic RPG is like, hey, good idea. Try it again, please, I'm begging you. Oh, okay, see, that robot just used the command evading, right? So that means you can't hit him anymore. Until it stops evading. Like, I don't have a time frame for it either, it's just gonna tell me once that's over. It'll say evading over or something like that. So, in other words, we are now in a war of attrition. Because I think that robot's gonna keep getting up and killing us. And this guy's gonna keep dodging us. Okay. Oh, there's the sound effect. Someone tell me, what do you think that was? He just used evading again, so it's gonna keep going. He's gonna kill me just because I'm not allowed to hit him. Okay, there we go. It wore off. It didn't work the second time. I have no idea, man. This game's weird. This game's freaky. Don't kill him. Oh, that's my friend. That's Tails. Oh. Who's the brains of the operation? The brain cell of the group is gone. Yikes. Welcome to disaster. Yeah, actually, let me go to the inventory, because I didn't know Tails was going to be with us. Probably because you skipped the story. Yeah, I know. It's not really... We just gotta get luckier. Just gotta get luckier than that, I guess. They made Dragon Age. Oh, that's cool. I've been meaning to play some of those games. My friend told me Dragon Age is a really good series. Or at least, like, a few of them were, or whatever. These guys need to be dead, like, ASAP. I cannot let these guys live. I love how the robot shuffles over like it's constipated. Alright, we got one. Okay, an eye for an eye, I see. That's fair. He was the lowest damage dealer anyway, it's okay. His eyes are open. He's just laying there. That's kind of freaky. I don't like that. This game's so slow. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Alright, we got lucky this time. What do you think of Amy as a character prior to Frontiers? What do I think prior to Frontiers? I mean, she's just kind of like loud, I guess. Before Frontiers. Loud and sort of... I don't know, she's fine. She tries to do certain things. I feel like they don't ever give her, like, enough to do, or, like, enough to really stand out, or be, like a real, fleshed-out character. But that wasn't really their goal for a long time, so, like, you know, I guess we'll see what happens with that. He was a harmless? Yeah, I would say she was almost a background character for most things. Aside from, like, you know, heroes and... Like... I guess I would say she's, like, an important character in Sonic 06, because she does, like... I don't know if she really gets through to Silver. She sort of does? I don't know, it's kind of... It's tough to read what they're doing with that game and, like, what the characters are thinking, because, like, I don't think they are. A Sonic ARPG? I don't know what that means. I don't know letters. You feel like a Sonic RPG could work if it had a gameplay similar to Cookie Run Kingdom. I haven't played that either. I don't know that either. I mean, I've seen that one at least. I know what it is. We're gonna do that for healing. Tails can be the healer while he's still on his team. Eventually, he will not be on the team anymore. You kind of wish this game had full-on 2D graphics instead of 3D models. Boy, don't I. Could Eggman be back? Is that even possible? Oh, if he's back, we'll have to take him out. Yeah, we're gonna kill him this time. We're getting him. Right. By the way, Sonic, since we just defeated... Hi, Daisy. Come here. It's the slotted Daisy appearance for the day. Come here. You already had dinner. You already had dinner. Alright. Just let's Atlas make it... Okay. See, that's the real smart choice, because Sega owns Atlas. So literally just have them make a Sonic RPG, and it's like free money that they obviously put a lot of money into to make, but like free money after that. This game, but Sonic Advanced sprites? Yeah! Ooh. Yes, keep speaking like that. Well, 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 Sonic the Hedgehog. And better looking than ever, I see. Alright, that made a lot of things worth it. Okay. Let's see. You look like you've been working out. We have failed the Bechdel test already. Oh. It's so ridiculous. You know, I saw a video thumbnail yesterday. It was for a video called Do the Sonic Games Pass the Bechdel Test? And I was like, probably not. There's like... I don't think Amy and Rouge don't talk to each other. Then every other character in the cast is basically a guy. It's very funny. I don't know, I didn't watch the video yet, but I thought it was a funny topic. Let's see. How would you feel for a Sonic game that plays like Yakuza? That'd be kind of neat. I mean, I haven't played Yakuza, but a lot of people like it, so I feel like it could be fun. Like, I don't really... Like, I wouldn't say no, you know, like, I would try it out. I would play it, I guess. I'd play it? I'd buy it, perhaps? Yeah. Yes, I think I would. Why should we follow you, Rouge? Because I'm the only reason you're getting in to see the commander, and the commander is the only one who can help you. Oh, yeah, okay, sorry. Yeah, let's go. Only 2 games passed the test. I think in the thumbnail it said Sonic Boom Shattered Crystal was one of them. Which is crazy. That game must just have a lot of dialogue that I didn't see because I played 2 worlds and couldn't stand it anymore. Oh, Yakuza Like a Dragon. Oh, that one? Yeah, that'd be... Yeah, or is that the one with Kiryu? Is that the one with the other guy that I don't know how to pronounce the name of? Ikban? Is it Ikban? Ah, Tails, there you are. And you brought Sonic. Brilliant. Actually, Sonic was nice enough to... That's lovely. Have a glass of milk and sit down. But Tails probably briefed you on the situation, so let us begin. We don't know why the Marauders wanted the emeralds, but now that they have them, they're likely to go after the Master Emerald next. What about Knuckles? Knuckles is the only one who's seen the Marauders up close. He knows more about them than anyone in the world. I believe that to stop the Marauders, you need to extract your friend Knuckles and learn everything you can about them. Extract him? No, I was talking about, not Majima, I was talking about the other guy from the other game. Like, the newer, like, not spin-off series, I guess, but, like, the one that's like an RPG. More like a turn-based RPG. Let's see. You heard the ship combat in Yakuza was better than Ubisoft's big quadruple A game called Skull and Bones. That's really sad. And I bet there are a lot of, like, just, I don't know. I feel like once you go quadruple A, expecting people to, like, be like, wow, I can't believe it, I'm gonna pay $150 for that. And then they don't. The big companies are like, what? Huh? What? What happened? What happened? Huh? That's why things like, what was that game called a while back? Concord? It's like, they spent 8 years working on that. Like, you know how much money probably went into that project? And they said, oh, well, it sucks, so we're just getting rid of it. After, like, a month. It's like, wow. Crazy, dude. Oh, gosh. Dude, I might have to change the stream title and thumbnail. I don't know how much longer I can play this game. I think I need friends or something. I need like, a friend. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna join the Raising Ring server and see if anyone joins. If you're in the server, feel free to join me. I am so bored. I need just anything. And when you join, tell me who it is. Unless I recognize your voice, then I can do a fun introduction. Vector the Crocodile and Team Chaotix have volunteered to scout for further clues. They're on the channel now. They're on the channel? Oh, gosh. Yo, Sonic! It's about time you came back! Ooh. I'm glad Vector's not in this game much, man. Would have been cool to have him as a party member, I think. Probably the entirety of Team Chaotix. Maybe they would have been in the sequel, but... You know how that goes. Singapore has been a priority of the government, with Ubisoft Singapore having received a grant to aid in the development of a major gaming title. What? Are they doing a quadruple A Rayman? Because that's the only thing I want to see from that. No new Rayman game in another decade, but they're making a board game! Yeah! Let's see, what if Vector called you on Discord right after that? I'd be starstruck, man. So instead of gun troops, you're giving us Rouge? I can't spare troops, son. The Marauders are a major threat, and I can't leave the land unsecured. Besides, rescuing the Echidna takes the kind of small unit tactics you and your team are known for. I like that he describes Sonic and his friends as small unit tactics, when there's like 40 of these guys running around. Let me be told to go rescue Knuckles, but when you get there, he breaks himself out. Yeah, it's a cool game. Well, let's get moving before they start giving us more story stuff. Let's see, did we get anything else? I guess we get to explore the city for a bit. Did we just go to the tornado? Dude, what was that? There's an angry calculator up there. And birds? We can't stand for this. How many official Sonic raps are there? Like, about Sonic, or just, like, raps in the Sonic series? Because, like, I guess we have, like, the Knuckles ones. But I was gonna say, other than that, I don't think there's any, right? You know? Who knows? No, don't hurt me! Oh, whew, it's just Sonic the Hedgehog. Huh, maybe you could help me. And then he goes, guess again, nerd! And he just... knock him out. Oh, I've recently had reports of a gang of robots terrorizing citizens of Central City. I'm supposed to shut them down, but... I'm afraid, alright. Stop looking at me like that. Afraid of a few robots? Aren't you a gun soldier? Hey now, don't you judge me, Sonic the Hedgehog! I don't see you bringing in gangs of robot hooligans! Actually, that gives me an idea. If you happen to see the robots, fight them for me, Like, they call him a real hero after that, even though he's, like, messing with them. Yes again, nerd. It's the best dialogue option from any Mario game ever. Can't believe that's actually a thing you can have Mario say. Can you imagine Mario saying that? Yes again, nerd! Woohoo! To be honest, you stopped playing Assassin's Creed once you reached 3. I haven't played any of them. None of them. I heard Sony got rid of Sackboy on their site, which means Little Big Planet is shelved. Ooh. I guess that new game they made didn't pan out? I don't know, did people not like that new 3D PS5 one because it wasn't Little Big Planet? Isn't it a shock to companies when you make something, like, you know, completely different from what the series is meant to be, and then people don't like it? It's another one of those moments where they go... You miss Little Big Planet. I've only played the first one, but I liked it. Like, I thought it was fun. Thought it was cute. Oh, help! Somebody help! There was a giant wasps all over the rooftops. They're attacking anyone who goes up there. How can we help? Kill them! Kill all of the wasps! Kill them all! It's like, don't you have exterminators for this? I feel like this is wrong. This is not right for me to be doing. Sackboy replaced with Astrobot. That's sad, but also Astrobot's like a really good game. It's like a really good game. Like if it had a cool level editor, I guess, then the replacement theory would make sense. Peak 3D blast music? I guess. It isn't anymore, though. Oh, Amy's very dead. Okay. A few of those already. I think I need some of these, yeah. A few of those. Me using the scroll wheel on my mouse like it's gonna scroll this list. Crazy, dude. Pay attention, why don't you? Durable yet agile gloves soaked in clover juice. Ugh. Yikes. Oh, you wish they could both coexist? I don't see any reason why they can't, because they seem like two totally different things. Slightly increased damage. Hot dog. You know Sonic 4... Oh, you know, sorry, I read that as Sonic 4 raps, and I was like, there was a Sonic 4 rap? I feel like there shouldn't be. They should have wrapped that one up and put it back on the shelf, never to be seen again. Hey! Sorry. I should heal my team, actually. I noticed they were dead in the shop, and I didn't do anything about it. Work gloves. You just hate Sony. It's fair. We good on POW points? We are. Alright. I guess I'm gonna kill some wasps on the rooftops. That sounds like it could be kind of fun. Said Sonic the Hedgehog. This is a Sonic the Hedgehog game, where we're killing wasps in the roofs. Real wasps. I don't know, I feel like Sonic wouldn't want to do that. He'd be like, no, they're natural creatures, they live on your roofs. Ooh, zoom? So these maps get very confusing as well. Hello, Armando. Welcome, welcome. So, you might see a place on the map and be like, where the heck is that? And how do I get there? And it's a mystery until you find that one spot where you can use a little power and sort of scoot over there, like I just did. So right now we're looking for, I think, Eggman's old hideouts or something? And... man, I don't know. I guess he's around. I guess maybe he's back. Oh, geez, Eggman. Oh, he's not dead, because they thought they killed him. I think we... no, wait. Not that one, stop it. Gongaga in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is the most confusing RPG map ever. The only thing I know about Gongaga is, that one Vine Sauce clip where I think it's Zack says, me? Gongaga. And I love that clip so much. Alright. Well, Rouge has been an asset to the team. It's gonna be really embarrassing to walk back over to the commander and let her know that she's dead. Someone just say hello? No, that was, sorry, that was the weird sound effect in game. Oh, Tails. I'm surprised Tails is still alive, actually. I don't think it matters reviving Rouge right now. I need to start hitting these guys, though. So, that's interesting. Like, I think Sonic only gets 2. No, he gets 3 because he's really fast, I think. I don't think you can do that. I don't think you can do any of that, Armando. But, yeah, nope, I don't think so. I hit that guy, I guess? Alright, I'll take it. Oh, as long as he doesn't kill Amy and Sonic before I get to the second attack, I think we'll be okay. I haven't delved much into Final Fantasy, also, back on the topic of that. But I am curious. I do have the original version on Steam, and I have Rebirth, which I do want to see at some point, because I've heard a lot of people say it's amazing. There we go. He is back to evading. Great. Okay. You love that line so much. I almost don't want to know the context of the Gungaga line. I almost just don't want to know. What am I doing? Don't do that. Get these guys. 9's your favorite Final Fantasy? I know very few things about the other ones that aren't like the big ones. Dude, the sound effects in this game are so weird, like... I don't get it. Did Sega say, hey, you can't use any of our sound effects from our franchise? Like, why would they not want to use Sonic sound effects for this? It's a Sonic game. Like, you get Sonic and Mario sound effects in the Olympic Games. Like... I feel like this would have been, like, perfect place for that. 12 is Xenoblade Light gameplay. Uh-oh. Oh, this is not the situation you want to be in. Oh my gosh, Tails actually could punch out these robots, theoretically. But they also might kill him in one punch. We have to be smart here. Let's hope Tails is faster than the robots. Oh no. I don't know why these robots are attacking me. I don't know if they're... I can't... Tails actually knocked one out. That's crazy. I didn't expect that. Tails usually does, like, 2 damage to these guys. Dude, why do they pause so long in between turns sometimes? I'm just like... Are they waiting to be like, oh, no, you go. No, you go first. No, you go first. Oh, God. This is annoying. Alright, Tails can do 6 damage, probably. What is that sound effect? What is that? What is that? Dave, what is the sound effect, you know? I don't understand it. Ooh. Tails, you better KO that guy. Yes! We got him. Oh, gosh. What a painful experience, man. And good job, Rouge. She stands up at the end of the battle like she helped. She thinks she's on the team. I'm not leveling up luck, dude. You think it's from another BioWare game? Yeah, I guess it's just something they had in the library, right? God, I said I would play 3 hours of this today. I hate myself from the past, man. Tails, what do you even need? Maybe more defense, because we already have a ton of that. Tinker, this can actually destroy robots, I think, so that could be useful for later. How's the suffering? It's potent. Very, very, very impactful suffering. Rouge. Why does it always go to luck? Little Storm, this is a multi-hit attack. It'll hit everyone. Attack damage. Ugh. I don't like that. Distracted. It's a picture of a leg and like a fishnet. That's weird. It's so tiny. It's just like little pixels. I guess they like the ESRB was like, meh, whatever. That's funny. There's a Knuckles and Rouge attack. That's cool. I like how they like darken the characters here so you can't tell who they are before you have them in the party or whatever. It's like, who is that, you think? Who is that? Oh, I wonder. I don't know. 2 more-ish hours. I'll die. Okay, do you know? Did they know? I don't know. Did the ESRB know? It's possible. ESRB stands for... Ha! That's what you get for crossing Gun, robot scum! Thanks, Sonic. We'll handle it from here. Gun appreciates your cooperation. Yeah, of course. It was an honor to work with such a hero. Yes, I'll make sure to recommend that you head up all future anti-robot task forces. Excellent. That guy's going places. Okay, Amy levels up suddenly. Welcome to level ups. We want to do Tantrum this time. I actually don't know what this does. I'm gonna try and do some different things this playthrough. What if the Nocturnus clan... I have returned. In regards to Sonic, what are your... Okay, there's so many. Hold on. What if Nocturnus clan were all good? Then I guess there wouldn't be a conflict. Let's see. In regards to Sonic, what are your thoughts on the Advanced Trilogy? They are... interesting, flawed games, but they're sometimes fun. Advanced 2, I think, is really good. For the most part. To this day, you don't know how Earthbound got a K to A rating. It's probably because they just didn't play the whole game. I bet the ratings board was like, what the hell is this game? I don't like this. They just didn't bother. They were like, it's a cutesy, you know, shitty little Nintendo game. I need to check on something. Hold on. Okay, let's keep going, I guess. Oh, okay, so they're marked on the map what we need to do. I think there's a few things. We gotta run around here. I think there's a puzzle we have to do, too. Halo just released a new shotgun. What do you mean, Halo? Is there like a Halo game that came out recently? Or like that's been getting updates? Like, I think Knuckles. Is it as bad as you thought it'd be? What, this game? Yeah. I mean, I've already played it a few times, and I already know it's insufferable. But, you know, I guess it slightly beats not doing anything, you know? Oh god, I'm being brainwashed. I'm actually tapping my foot and nodding my head to this. I don't mind some of the songs, like some of them are okay, but there's such generic action-y songs, you know? Like this could be in any game. Like, this feels like it could be in like a licensed Madagascar game where you're like sneaking underneath like a flashlight or something, you know? Because compared to an unlicensed Madagascar game, I suppose. I don't know what I meant by that, but you know what I mean. You like Sonic Chronicles, the art style has a certain charm to it. It would be, I would like the art style more if the models didn't look so uncanny and like, I don't know, so many of the little cutout portraits are really rough looking. Like, they look like someone used the wand tool and paint and didn't bother to like get rid of any of like the little, you know, white crispies around the sides. You'll see it in the talk portraits, just look closer. Like, I guess it's harder to see on a DS, but you can, or like, look here. Well, I mean, I guess you want to leave the outline, right? They want the outline on it, that was intentional. But it almost doesn't look like that because the outline's so thin. Like, am I alone in thinking that? That's just one pet peeve. That's a pet peeve. I think the art looks good for the most part. Like, the actual art itself is nice. I like the art style of the game. Aside from, like, I don't love how the maps look sometimes. I think they look a little... Like they're fine. Can Amy break this? Amy is not strong enough yet. She needs to go through a character arc before she can break that box. Alright, we save. What's here? Best part of Chronicles aside from the art style. I almost just said the OST without thinking. It's not that. Maybe, maybe... I don't know, the ideas? The concepts? I don't know. There's not a lot of good stuff in this game. Like, when you're playing it, it's not very good. I think when you watch it, it looks better. Aside from, you know, all the stuff I'm saying and complaining about. Holy shoot, we're doing a lot of damage. Wow. Pretty lucky. Beans, hello. Welcome. Alright. We're gonna do this double fastball here. And then, if that doesn't do anything, I want to see how that works on robots. Just split these attacks up and... Sure, we'll do that first. Okay. I will start messing these up at some point. There it is. Told you. And there you go. Tails does a nice little dance and nothing happened. Very nice. Alright. 7 damage. A meager offering. Are all your streams for Raising Rings gonna be this game? I don't think so. Oh shoot. I've decided that I don't think I want to play this again tomorrow. And I don't know if I'll make it through the 3 hours today. I'm gonna be real with you. We'll see. No worries, Bean. No worries. No worries. Take your time. Just glad to have you drop in and say hello. It's good to see you. Alright. Oh gosh, I'm losing it. I thought I heard Kingdom Hearts like what is it? The dive to the heart music for a second, just like the like in this room. Oh, you hear it though? You hear why I thought that? I feel like that there's definitely a reason. That sound effect is very similar to what the sound in the song is. You believe Frank is planning to do Sonic Rumble without beating a badnik? I saw that, and it looks like it's gonna be a great time. Because Frank's streams are always a great time. And also you can donate money to make him have a terrible time in the rankings board, which I think is fun. You think this game does have a sound effect from Kingdom Hearts? Maybe, somewhere. They might have common, like, what do you call, royalty-free sound effects, perhaps? Increases the team's chances of ambushing teams. Ooh, okay, that's actually pretty good. These are completely random, by the way. You can get duplicates, you can get the best one immediately from the first egg, you can get the worst one 7 times in a row. It's completely random. So that's terrifying. But we're gonna give that to Rouge for now, and Tails... I don't think I want enemies to run from battle. I don't think. Do you have any Mandela effects or false memories or something? That's a pretty good question. Sorry, I'll get to that. Sorry, there's another one that's more, just a little bit more relevant to the Rumble thing. The Sonic Rumble being delayed. They're doing a Q&A, I think, today about a lot of things, and they cited the reason for the delay so close to launch is they want to... I think it was like they want to like add more stuff and like change some things. Like I don't know. It's like on I don't know what the I think it's in the Discord server. I think they're doing like a Q&A in the Discord. But can't be positive. Is this the last game where Chao had a decent amount of appearances? I would say Chao appeared a lot in Sonic Generations HD. There are a lot of Chao in that game. But I guess, you know, they don't do anything aside from, you know, be found. Something about game-changing mechanics. I remember reading that a few hours ago. Yeah. I don't know. I really don't have any more information rather than, like, oh, I guess it's not coming out when they, you know, when it originally said it was. Which is, like, it's unfortunate. Like, I really want people to be able to play this game. It's fun. Like, it's a good game. And I know that, you know, it takes a long time to get it, but, like, it's gonna be worth it. Like, it's a really good game. I think it's great. So how do I start it at the generator down here? Or is there a guy? I think there's a guy I'm supposed to talk to somewhere. Then he's like, could you do this puzzle for me? Because I'm not for animals who can fly. Yeah, this guy. Oh, hi, Sonic. This city sure is tricky to get around in, isn't it? You can get onto the rooftops by climbing this pipe, but there's a section missing. Someone would have to finish the pipe first. Can you figure out how to fix the pipe? Yeah, I'll give it a shot. I think they have some ideas about how it works if you need my help. I'll give you hints for a price. What the? Who are you to charge me for that?
It's
what?
Me. That's who.
Oh, gosh. Hello.
Hey, I'm jumping between you and Edward right now, because y'all are both playing Sonic games that start with a C.
Hey, no worries. It's welcome, X-Pool!
Hey, is this, so how far are you right now?
Chapter 2.
Chapter 2 of,
yeah.
How many? 16, right?
Too many.
Too many.
Here, I'll stream to Discord so you can see this.
You ever play this on Wii U?
On Wii U?
Uh-huh.
I tried to get it to work before the stream, but I couldn't. Like, it kept freezing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, hold on.
I could have given you my ROM, because I have it. Well, I mean, my...
Oh, no. Oh.
Yeah, you just have to use, like, a program and put your legal copy in it, and then, like, it should be able to come out of
Yeah, no, I got a thing. It was working, but then it crashed the tutorial, sort of like some of the emulators do.
Huh. So, like, you tried to do it, like, on the actual Wii U?
Yeah, I had it running on the Wii U, but, like, it crashed after the power move tutorial battle. Which itself was a power move, I suppose.
Well, I think that's, like, an issue with certain ROMs in general, because I know AlphaRat had that exact same issue on his video.
Yeah, I think I've heard that. Alright, puzzle.
Check that out for you, actually.
I'll figure it out eventually. Like, I don't like this game enough to care, I don't think.
That's fair. Someone in Edward's chat actually thought that he was asking me what you were playing. I said, oh, he's playing Chronicles. Someone in the chat was like, he's playing Crossworlds?
No. I am not gonna have that game. I'm not gonna have it for a long time.
You're not spending $80 on that game.
Yeah, no. Is it 80? What do you mean? I'm not getting it on Switch, that's for sure.
Well, I mean, no, it's not. I don't know. Like Sonic games,
Where the heck?
you really think Sega's gonna pass on the opportunity to sell a $70 Sonic game?
I hope so.
Well,
Oh gosh, I thought I had this
I'll find out.
locked. I don't know what to do. What did this do? Okay, they power the generator. I'm pretty sure I need someone to fly. You're getting lag. Oh, I can't stream to Discord then, I guess. My computer is not good enough for that anymore, it seems.
Dang, oh well.
Guess
What happened to your
we've been
computer?
killed. I swear, like, Sonic has to go through this pipe, but someone has to fly, I think? Doesn't Rouge or Tails have to fly up here? And...
Not sure. I think like whenever I played this on Wii U, I only got to like the beginning of Green Hill, and I didn't even get Amy in my party. So.
Oh, so it still might have crashed. It crashes after that, usually.
It might. Well, no, I think I did, because I remember running away from Amy, actually. I realized, yeah, maybe I have. Maybe the game does crash, but it was on Wii U? No. I
mean,
just put my legal copy on it, that's
You
all.
can put you can put some DS games on the Wii U Virtual Console.
Yeah, you can do
but some of them just don't work right, so it's, you know.
Yeah.
Alright, what am I missing here? Would be willing to eat a birthday chili dog? I eat anything, usually. Sonic it does.
Maybe a loser in real life, but on Twitter you're the loser. I'm seeing people make shit posts about the Sonic Rumble icon.
Sonic Rumble.
So
Sonic
stupid.
is too powerful to be streamed in 2 separate places.
It's that good.
Actually, yeah,
like
putting The World Ends With You on Wii U would actually be great. That'd be nice for that game. Because all of the re-releases of World Ends With You just got worse. Just very unfortunate.
What about the Switch version?
I think that one might be the absolute worst one.
Really?
Because, like, the ways you play it are, maybe that's a hot take, I don't know. But, like, the ways you play it, it's either you use your finger on the Switch touchscreen, or you use the IR pointer on the Joy-Con, and both of those feel horrible to do.
I mean, if the touchscreen, I'm sure is fine, because it's like a DS game. I only have this really, like,
it's like, but it doesn't have a stylus, though. Like, it's different than the DS, you know? Like, you have to get a stylus, and it's like, oh, fuck, I don't want to find a stylus.
Hold on, I'll be right back. Blue Wolf just said that he missed the Storm of X-Pulse Rain in Crazy Gamer Stream. I'm gonna change that.
Hey, yeah, no worries. Do what you gotta do,
I'll be
man.
right back.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I gotta go with that thing. Okay. Sorry. Dumb brain. Yeah, the re-releases, I think maybe the phone version maybe could have been alright, because, like, at least it doesn't, like, complicate it or make it a ton worse, I would say. Though it does dumb down the mechanics. Like, the whole idea of having the dual screens and having your party on both sides of the screens is, like, I think you're supposed to bounce back and forth between controlling the characters. And that gives you more of a bonus in-game and in battle. So it's like, it's a very unique system, and then the re-releases just don't do that because they don't have the same dual screen setup, and it's kind of unfortunate. And then, yes, the sequel that came out way later and just didn't stand a chance, unfortunately. Neo, The World Ends With You is like an amazing game. That is like an incredible, wonderful game. So check that game out if you haven't. It's a very good one. It was originally a DS game. Yes, it was originally a DS game, and it looks like a actually, you know, it's funny, it's Kingdom Hearts-esque, because it's made by Square Enix, and it's made by... Was that a Nomura game as well? I actually don't remember. Because, I mean, the World Ends With You characters do show up in Kingdom Hearts at some point. In Dream Drop Distance, you meet, like, a bunch of those characters, and it's like, oh. Okay. Nomura did the art, not the writing. Okay. That's why it's still a crazy story, but it's not, like, convoluted. But, no hate to Nomura. He makes some crazy cool stuff. Shriek. Drill stream. Target sluggish. I think I can get Tornado Kick. Comes to the DS, Mario Kart DS all the way. I really liked Mario Kart DS. That was a really good game. I really liked the little mission mode it had too, little boss fights. Like, it was a very unique racing game. I mean, for like its side modes and stuff. Like the multiplayer modes were great, like Shine Thief and stuff were all really fun. I have a lot of memories playing DS download play Mario Kart on like the bus and stuff. Hello, bees. Goodbye, bees. I feel like Mario Kart 7 or Mario Kart DS. Mario Kart 7 is like a good game. I have confusion over certain stuff with that game. Because like, the roster's so weird. Like, we get characters like Metal Mario and Honey Queen, like the bee from Mario Galaxy. And we don't get Waluigi. Which I was always like, that's weird, isn't it? Like, what happened? Like, they were like, yeah, put the Honey Queen in there. Everyone's favorite character. We didn't have a name until just now. Maybe. I can't.
Yo, I just wanted to shout out Boost Bracelet for donating $1.
Hey, thank you very much.
And he says, everyone unsubscribe from Perfect's YouTube channel right now.
Are my notifications not working?
I guess not, because I mean mine aren't working either.
I saw them earlier. They were just like, they kept going. They never stopped. So I hit the refresh thing, like Sam said, but now they just don't. They're not showing up at all. Oh. Oh wait, I heard something just now.
Oh, there we go. I got it. Everyone unsubscribe from Perfect on YouTube, please.
I didn't see anything, but
because Bruce Bracelet is currently streaming the shit. They're streaming the murder of Sonic right now. Perfect is on it, I guess. Like, she must have done something really stupid.
I love that game. That's a good one to stream for this. Have a bunch of people in the call do a little voiceover thing. That'd be great.
They got a bunch of people doing stuff right now. I think Mr. Lag is doing Banana Rumble. I think, honestly, I have not played I bought that. I think I literally bought that at launch too. Like
what? Sonic Chronicles?
Monkey Ball. But no. I was 6 years old when this game came out. No. Wait, no. Was I? This was 2010, right?
Wait. So wait. Which Monkey Ball? The new one?
Banana Rumble, the Switch one.
Banana Rumble. It's such a good game. Oh my gosh. I wish it would come
to
other platforms.
I loved what
already.
I played. I played it like non-stop for like a week, and then I just stopped playing one day, and I was like, that's enough.
Yeah, it's over. I don't want to play with you anymore.
I was literally like Andy, like just dropping it, and I went back.
You gotta get to the point where you're like, I've had $60 worth of fun with this, so I'm all set. You know, like I can put this down.
It was 40, I think, 40 or 50.
I've had $40 worth of fun.
I guess so. Yeah, I think it's. I'm not sure if I bought it at launch or around it, but that would be the second time I've bought a game at launch by accident, like impulsively. Because I remember whenever Switch Sports was coming out, I was just walking in a Target, and then I saw it. I was like, "Oh, that's out. It's $40 with a wrist strap or whatever. Let's do it." And that was the worst $40 I've ever spent.
Oh my gosh, that's a large wasp.
That was massive. That's okay.
I don't like that. I don't like how slow it moves. Ooh.
I'm trying to look here on new stream. Are you talking about the little jumping animation or the stylus?
What? No, I'm talking the
like
big
whenever
wasp.
you use the stylus to like move around. Oh, the wasp. Oh, ew.
Yeah,
Does
no,
it like make a buzzing sound too?
I mean, you have to move around. The whole game's stylus control.
Does it like buzz and stuff?
The wasp?
Yeah.
It is actually making some buzzing noises in the
background.
Oh,
I would kill myself if I was playing this game, bro. I hate like freaking wasp buzzing.
Bees.
Like bees, all those like if they like get in my ear and start buzzing, like it's like sends shivers down my spine.
No, that's weird. I mean, like I don't like stuff like that. Like I don't like anything that close to my ears.
Well, not just in general, but like if I just hear it in general, I'm like, ooh, get it out of me. Like
okay,
I don't know if that's like the irrational fear I had as a child that every bee was out for my ass, or the autism. It's either one, but I don't know. It's something.
Yeah, I used to think I think it's because cartoons used to depict bees as like evil.
Yeah.
You know, like
I think
bees
that's probably why.
So you were like, yeah, bees want to kill me. Bees want
me
to be hurt.
Because like it's kind of a gosh. I literally have the name of the like term in my head. It's like a psychological thing. It's like
a conditioning, like a
reciprocal determinism or something like that.
I
Like,
don't know that one.
like how your environment's gonna change your behavior, right? So like if you watch a cartoon and it makes you believe something, you're gonna believe it, and it's gonna like change your behavior, right? So remember, I actually watched the episode of Go Diego Go as a kid.
Yeah.
And they had like the bees like going after Diego's ass. I was like, oh, so they're out to get me, right?
Yeah.
You know, I
bees are
didn't
just
like
evil.
I didn't like go like, oh my gosh, they're out for my butt, but like, I guess that put that thought in my mind, and now it's like internalized. So even as like a 19-year-old, like I'll kind of like be a little jumpy around like, bees and stuff.
I mean, I feel like everybody kind of is, because like nobody wants. I mean, when I say, I guess when I'm saying bees, like I know
Well, I mean,
I'm not
like,
talking about
like in the house, they're dead. In the house, I'm killing them.
You know, I'm not
But,
talking about
like,
a little bumblebee. I'm talking about like a wasp. Sorry, I mean like.
oh, yeah, no, wasps, like, no.
Like-
if there's,
like,
if there's a
bees I'm
bumblebee,
not
I'll be
afraid
like,
of. But like wasps,
Yeah.
like anytime I see like or like a yellow jacket flying around, I'm like.
yeah, I'm like, no, walking
come
away.
here, me,
Walking
please.
away.
Like,
Walking
yeah,
away.
I'm going over there. Like I don't want to deal with it. Like I got stung one time when I was a kid, and it hurt a lot. I remember it being bad, and I didn't have an allergic reaction. So I've decided I'm not gonna get stung again.
I'm not sure if I've ever been stung before. I think I might have been stung once when I was at a swimming pool, and then like a horsefly must have come up on me. I heard people talk about horseflies, and then like one time I just see myself like with like a bunch of me like bleeding from my foot. I'm like, how'd that happen? And my mom was like, oh, you must have gotten stung by a horsefly. See, that wasn't so bad. You didn't even notice. And I was like,
Yeah.
shut up, Mom.
Those things.
I didn't tell her to shut up, but
It also, oh yeah, B movie also happened. That means they can sue humanity and also
B movie
cause
would have
problems.
probably, if I watched the B movie before that episode of Go Diego Go, I probably wouldn't have been as I wouldn't probably have been as like
traumatized.
afraid of them. Yeah, traumatized. Yeah, that was the word I was looking for. So I didn't watch the B movie until I was like 13. 'Cause, like I had a. It's not that I had like I was not a sheltered child, but I sheltered myself.
From B movie?
No, from a lot of things. Like I didn't watch a lot of Disney princess movies because it was for girls, but I also watched Sophia the First on Disney Channel. I was a bit of a hypocrite there.
Yeah, I'm not seeing your logic there.
No, there was no logic. I was 6 years old.
Children are not logical, so you know.
Yeah, no, and like, you know, I'd be like, we'd be like, hey, you wanna watch like, Star Wars? I'd be like, no. I wanna
Why
watch.
would I wanna watch
I wanna
Star
watch
Wars? I've
Thomas the
already seen
Train.
it.
I wanna watch Thomas the Train, bro.
No, Thomas was cool. That was one of my things when I was a little kid.
Oh yeah, no, that was like.
I had,
Everyone
like,
who's
all
a
of them.
Sonic fan now, I guarantee you, as like young kids, they're into Thomas the Train. Guarantee it. Like it's a rite of passage. If you like Sonic, you like Thomas as a kid.
That's. I want to ask more people about that because that's actually
you
an interesting
should.
correlation because they are both blue.
I think, yeah, because that's part of why I probably like, got really into Sonic. So I was like, he's blue, and blue is my favorite color because of Thomas. Therefore, I must.
Oh my god, is blue my favorite color?
I think
because of Thomas?
it might also be autism as well, because like a lot of autistic people are like into both Sonic and Thomas the Tank Engine. A lot of correlation between Sonic and
Well,
Thomas.
I'm very undiagnosed, but it's very, very possible.
Yeah. No, for me, I am diagnosed, and I was obsessed with both as a child.
I mean,
Yeah,
I wasn't actually that
immediately
into
someone
Sonic
said-
for a while, actually. Like, I played Sonic games for a bit, but I didn't really super get into it until around high school. Then I was like, oh, I love this, except all of the games I don't.
Really?
I
got
was
into it in
like,
high school?
Generations really got me into it. Like, I went back and played all the games after that, or before that, because I was like, I want to see the whole series now, because this anniversary thing is happening, and that's because I had played them before. I had played Sonic Adventure, Adventure 2, Heroes, Unleashed, 06. I just didn't I wasn't like a fan. Like, I just liked the games. I loved Sonic Adventure. It was one of my favorites, but I didn't like the whole series. Oh, hi, pup. I just saw the Sunset City messages. Got it.
I think
I'm
of
fired.
I think of like a lot of Sonic fans I've talked to. I've like most of them just got into Sonic in their childhood and then just never grew out of it. So that was like my assumption that like most Sonic fans were into it as a kid.
I mean, technically, I
never
was
grew
into
out.
some of the games. I just didn't really like get
Yeah,
fandom.
that's why I'm like kind of
like I didn't understand that. Like
It's
it wasn't really
iffy
as
on it.
prevalent to me.
Yeah. Yeah. that's kind of like what happened with Chao Mix. I think he talked about in the video years ago, where he was like he liked Sonic as a kid, and wasn't obsessed with it, but he really liked Sonic as a kid.
Yeah.
But then like he kind of fell off, and then after I think it was the movies or something, he came back. And then...
Like I liked specifically Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. I sort of liked 06 when I first played it. I didn't like Heroes at all, and then I remember vividly. One of the first games I got on the Wii Virtual Console was as a child. Let me remind you, as a child. Probably 10, 11, 13, I don't know. I got Sonic 1, because I was like, oh, I know from, like, Sonic Adventure, I played that, I like that game. I got Sonic 1, and I was like, what the heck is this? And I hated it. I was like, I'm not playing this. This is garbage. And I was like, because I was expecting it to be like the other one, I just didn't know, because I was stupid.
Yeah, because you didn't know, because they don't show pictures like that on the Wii shopping channel, because like, there's not enough data for it on the internet. No, but I didn't have
they not
any
have pictures?
No, they just had the title screen, and that was about it.
Maybe maybe I can give myself a little more credit in that case, because I just didn't know. But like,
yeah, no, you
Sonic,
literally
could
like,
not
have known, especially like
Sonic.
If you were on like a CRT TV, especially like all the pixels will be smoothed out and they'll look more like little 2D art.
Dude, you know what? That's funny. I find that to be like a thing with a lot of games these days where I can't tell, like, I'll see like the game art for an indie game or like a trailer start up and it's like, oh wow, this looks awesome, like it's got such a nice style and it's got like these nice 3D and it's like, it's gonna be like a, right, well, what's gonna be? And then like it flashes and it just looks completely different. It's like a pixel art or like, or like it turns into like, oh, it looks like it could be a nice cool 3D platformer and it turns into like, oh, it's just a 2D roguelike, all of us, like, it's like, people always, like, lure me in with the colorful, like, art styles and fun shapes and stuff. And it's like, I get burned every time, dude.
Oh, I feel that. Like, that's why I think probably, like, why whenever Penny's Big Breakaway got announced, especially, I was like...
Oh, gosh, I need to give that game another try. Like, I didn't give it enough time to, like, really understand it. Like, I think I need to try it again and, like, understand the moveset better. Yeah, like, at first it's really, like, awkward, but then once you really master it, like, I have, like, 60-something hours in that game now. It used to be, like, I would really like to be super invested in that. It is a beautiful game. I saw Channel Pup was talking about, like, I like Thomas the Young Kid, but didn't stick with it. My favorite color was red. Yeah, no. Well, there were red trains in the show.
Yeah, well. James was Red Train, yeah, that was kind of me, because, like, I didn't really stick with Thomas at all. Like, I really liked him as a kid, and then Sonic came in, and I was like, I don't want to play with him anymore. This is my new favorite blue character. This is my new favorite blue character. Yeah, that was me. I don't want to play with the trains anymore, Mom. I know you paid $450 for all of them. Just throw them out of it. No, we sold them, I think. I remember, I don't think she told me. We probably gave them to, like, my... someone. Or, like Saber or something. We didn't charge them. That was stupid. Okay, let's lock in on the game here. This is why we're raising for charity, for playing Sonic. You don't think you ever liked Thomas? Okay, we have one confirmed case. One confirmed case. Sonic not later. Never liked Thomas as a kid. Never liked Thomas as a kid. Okay, well that's one. Out of how many people have said at this point? Pup said it. I think Razor said it. Old Gen Gamer loved Thomas and Gumby. Nice. Gumby? What is Gumby? That's like the green guy. He's like a green fella. Let me look this up. Oh! He's like the guy. That's like, you ever see the video? I need you to look this up for me, Expo. Like not for the stream, for anything, but you need to look up, like, dog meets Gumby or something. Because, like, there's this video of, like, he's like, my golden retriever loves Gumby. He's got a little Gumby toy. And today, I decided to dress up, and I don't know why I make him sound like this. Oh my gosh. But I'm gonna dress up like his favorite toy. And, like, he just walks in as Gumby, and the dog is like, yes! Like, this is great! Aww. Big Gumby! Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, it's really nice. I like that one a lot. Oh my gosh. Do fastball. That's adorable. And then, did Tails not get to... Oh, hold on, no, go back. Tails is not gonna... He's just attacking? You don't like Power Rangers? I've never seen like a full episode of Power Rangers in my whole life, probably. No. But how how far are you planning to go for the stream?
Well, I've got 3 hours in my time slot, so I guess we'll see how that takes us.
I think I was originally supposed to have like 2, and then I DM'd Kenny. I was like, hey, I might go up to even 5. So I think mine got extended to like 11 p.m.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't like streaming that.
I told you what. No, me neither. I hate doing that, but I might have to. I told you what I'm doing, right?
I'm not sure. Feel free.
I know I put it on Twitter, so I assumed I'm doing a. I didn't put it on Blue Sky because I know you're on Blue Sky, not Twitter. But I'm doing a Sonic Forces Try Not to Laugh stream where people are gonna send me videos for me to watch. I originally wanted it to be where every time someone donates, it sends a video, but I tried to ask Sam about that. I don't think I can do that. But
yeah.
How it's gonna work is they're gonna send me the video, and if I ever laugh, I have to restart the game from the very beginning.
Oh. I mean, at least it's only a 2-hour game. You'll be free soon.
That's why I did Forces and not like Frontiers or something.
You can't do that. That you would die. Like you would never finish the game. Every time someone donated, you reset Frontiers. It's like a 20-hour game. Right, this doesn't have to be.
Like Generations would, I'd probably be able to do Generations, but like the issue is that like the pacing in that game is like way too slow. Because you have to do all the things, and then you have to go back through the missions, and then do the boss, do all 3 levels, go back to the missions. But with Forces, it's like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah,
boom,
it goes
boom,
so
boom,
fast.
boom.
Like the cutscenes don't even like.
Really.
Yeah,
no, I'm gonna be watching the cutscenes too. So, like, it's not just the videos. So like, if I'm on stream with someone, because like Edward and I will be playing with things, and you send me the videos, and like anyone else is welcome to be in there. So like, if anyone makes me laugh, I have to start.
Oh gosh, that's too much power.
I cannot laugh at all.
Let's see. Pup says he finished Frontiers in 9 hours in one sitting. That's pretty.
Damn.
Nice. I don't think I could do a 9-hour stream just Frontiers. I think like I like Frontiers, but I think eventually I'd be like I can't do this for 9 hours straight.
Yeah, no, I could not play like any sort of game for that long unless I'm playing it for the first time. If I'm playing it for the first time, then yeah, I can definitely play it for that long. But
oh, sorry.
It's for the first time.
Let's see. Now let's get Amy this just in case. Hey, Sonic, look! Another communicator, and it's broken too. God, I don't care.
What are you gonna do with it?
There's not a single ounce of care in me. I don't.
You just want to get through as much of this game as possible.
I'm playing this for someone else's sake, not my own.
Playing it for the kids.
I'm playing it for hope and prosperity.
Prosperity and making sure that people can.
And respawning bees, I guess. When Kingdom Hearts 3 came out, you played it for 12 hours straight.
Yeah, well, that's different. That's a new game. If you're really excited for it, then
that's a lot. That's a half a day. That's almost a full day.
Yeah, that's like almost all of your time throughout the day.
That's like, cause how like long are you awake throughout a day typically? You know.
About 16 hours.
Like yeah, like 15, 16 hours. You know. If even. Yeah. You know, it's different for everybody, I guess.
So like you're spending most of that day. I don't remember if I did it with Frontiers. I know I like definitely spent a while playing Frontiers, but I don't think it was because it took me about 3 days. I think it was even before I actually got it before launch, so that's why I was kind of locked in there. But I think I don't remember if I played for like 5 hours per day or 12. It was a while ago. I have no idea. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna jump back into Edward's stream. He might be getting.
Hey, no worries. 24-hour Fallout's 4 stream. Sorry, not stream. Just playing Fallout 4 for 24 hours that's crazy. I think people who do 24-hour streams are like superhuman. I can't do that, dude. It's a game of wet toilet paper, but it's engaging and fun. It is. I am alone. It's true. Have pup appearance. Sure. Are you in the Raising Rings thing, pup? Are you in the... Or I'll just join the Sunset City thing, I guess. Wait, did I join with him? I did. Okay, so Pup can join when he's at his leisure. Thank you, Expo. If you hear this, thank you for joining me for a bit. I did not think about jumping to the other thing before I didn't realize you wouldn't be able to join again. Well, I mean, you could always join the Sunset City server as well if you want to join us again. And we could just add you to the call. You could just, I'm in the Sunset City server now, Pup. You could just join that one. There's like a Raising Rings Discord server, I guess. I don't know. I don't remember joining it, but... Alone. I think... Oh, there's... Wait, I still gotta kill wasps, man. How do I get back up on top of this roof? Oh, I can't get up there yet, because I need to have Fly 2. Oh, I have Fly 2. Fallout London mod? What is that? I mean, I can guess, I suppose. This doesn't seem... Oh, there we go. Like, you see what I mean about, like, the prompt? Like, I don't know where the heck I'm able to go in this place. Like, I just jumped down, I can't go back up here now. I can only jump down this way, so now it's ruined. I have to go all the way back around again. It's like, I think I had to approach the corner over here, and then it would have shown me the little flight icon. So let's see, let's test that theory. But you need to be in close proximity again.
Hey.
There he is. Channel Pup, everyone. Here. Oh wait, can I just... How do I... What is the point of this? If you can't... Oh, I fly. No, I just flew from there, didn't I? No.
Hang on, I need to tune into your stream again.
Is that just to get one ring? What is this game, dude? Modders built a whole new game in Fallout 4 that takes place in London. I did not know that. That's kind of wild. Have you heard of that, Pup?
Wait, hang on, start again? Sorry, I was just logging into your stream so I could see everything.
Old Gen Gamer was saying that modders made a full new thing in Fallout 4 called Fallout 4 London, and it's like a whole new story that takes place in London.
Does the original Fallout take place? No, it doesn't, does it?
No, it's a whole new mod.
Take place in, like, Roswell or whatever.
The mod is on GOG? You can buy it? Is that what you... Or is it free? It's just free on GOG? Hee. Sorry, I like the rhymes.
You can finally pay for mods.
Well, I mean, do you remember a while back the Xbox... I think it was the Xbox 360 had, like, a mod place that you could... Remember you could, like, buy mods on the Xbox 360 for a bit? You could buy, like, the Fallout... not Fallout, sorry. The Skyrim crab armor or something, or, like... You just put armor on the big, like, sand crabs or, like, mud crabs or whatever they're called.
What game are you talking about?
What am I talking about?
What game are you talking about?
I'm talking about Skyrim. There was this thing a while back where I think, like...
You got crabs in Skyrim? I've played a bit of Elder Scrolls Online. That's basically the same thing, isn't it?
I mean, I think it's probably different some way. I don't know. But,
it's
like,
the literal same thing. Anyone that says it's
it
different
probably isn't. I doubt it is. But, like, it's...
exactly the same.
Because Bethesda was... But I think the problem was people were weirded out because Bethesda was, like... It was officially supporting mods, but then it was like, hey, you have to, like, pay for them. And I think people were like, I don't know how much the mod creators got. Like, it was probably a really bad split, and I think, like, that just didn't last very long. Because, like, I remember one of the mods specifically was, like, it was armor that goes on the mud crab enemies. They're just these big crabs. And it's just armor. And it was, like, $20. Like, because they were just like, look at how stupid this is. Like, I can charge you $20 for crab armor, and it doesn't do anything.
It's kind of both really funny and just, like, I'm against it with all my heart and soul as well.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, I hope no one bought the $20 crab armor if that indeed is not a thing I made up in my brain.
But I'm also kind of for
like,
it. I kind of, it's like, I admire it, even though it would chew my face off.
Yeah, I mean, I guess like if the modder got, like, most of the money, I wouldn't be upset about it, I guess. You know? But you know with a company, that's not gonna happen. They're gonna be like, yeah, you used our product, so you get, like, a 3% split.
So this, money ticker down here, is this all the money you've raised by yourself?
No. That's everything combined from everyone. I don't think I've raised anything at all.
Sometime in the week, I would like to take part in raising rings.
Yeah, I can show you I think Sam uploaded a video, like a tutorial about it, on how you do it.
We could... Dude, we could do the Rise of Lyric. We could do Rise of Lyric.
Why are you so excited saying that?
No, because I actually enjoy the game, and you guys would get to be with me watching me enjoy the game.
Could we like...
And then you'd be able to believe that I'm not just seeking attention, and you'd see the authentic smile in my voice.
Could we at least, like, try and play it on Parsec so it could be 2-player or something? Like, I don't even know if I want to watch you play the game. Like...
I'm sorry, I thought it was just, like, two bros hanging out. If I can't go on Parsec and play Sonic Chronicles with you right now, I don't know if I want to fucking be...
It's a 1-player game, it doesn't work that way. Ooh.
Yeah, and so Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric.
It's not a 1-player game, it's co-op, pup.
No, it's a 1-player game because I only play it on 1 player because I'm alone.
No, that's not my fault, is it? We could be on Parsec and you could have a second player, huh? Ooh.
Okay, so first the Sonic, to answer your question. Like a lot of... Like, in the UK, there was no Nintendo. Okay, that's a lie. That's a trite exaggeration. In the UK, like, it was less... Okay, in my upbringing, it was less... You get, like, a Mario game or something, and you get, like, a jank-ass movie, TV show fucking tie-in video game. The games I had as a kid were, like, the fucking Incredibles and SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. And Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric feels like that mid-2000s fucking video game movie tie-in game. It really harkens back to that. It also harkens back to Jak and Daxter. And I did have Jak and Daxter. That's one of the few... I've completely derailed any point I tried to make about
Look how fast the Sonic said, oh, you're British. That explains everything.
You know what? Let's just leave it at that. Let's just leave it at I'm British. I like Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric because I'm British. We're all ironic here. We are deeply unserious people.
We're all ironic. Oh, God. I think... have I killed all the wasps yet? I feel like I've killed every wasp I've ever seen.
I played like 50% of the game on a voice chat with Frank. And Frank was, like, obviously Frank's got his own thoughts and feelings about the game, and he was mainly saying, like, a big part of the reason why he wouldn't even give this game a chance was because of what it did to Knuckles, and obviously he loves Knuckles. Makes sense, okay. But he did say the game didn't look too bad as it got further in.
I played almost the whole thing, I just still don't like it.
Yeah, but Frank is the arbiter of truth.
Okay. Jak was good.
I love these crunchy little animations here. This is one of the parts where the game shines, is that crunchy little animation.
It's good that the only model that actually looks somewhat okay from the front is the Sonic model, so it's good that he's the one that runs on those screens.
You know what's also really weird to me is how, like, non-uniform the camera angle of, like, their biopic is on the bottom screen.
This is
on the
okay,
map
so
screen.
Here's a fun fact. When Sam procrastinates, you know the man, streamed this game. I was unsure about where he was supposed to be going, so I was like, just look on the map and go places, you know, follow the map or whatever. So he came over here, he broke these crates, he went down here. There's a super difficult boss fight this way. I mean, not super, not like, I guess like a mini-boss, technically. It's an optional thing for a mission you could do later, but you could find it early. And he found it, and he hadn't saved in a while, so he had to sit there and just grind that boss fight until he won. Because otherwise, he was gonna lose, like, hours of progress. And it was... Like, I was like, this game is ridiculous. Like, the game should not allow you to fall into something like that without a warning.
Yeah, the save...
Or something? You know, because you... Like, before the bridge, they go, hey, Sonic, you should probably save. And it's like, you could do that in your game. Games do that all the time. Like, they show you the save thing, and they go, hey, look, it might be dangerous over here. Or, like, you know, like a little thing, like maybe carve it into the rock face. I don't care.
As it is, I've always found, like, the save system on Sonic Chronicles to be absolute guff. And I've heard people say, like, oh, but that's just RPG games for you. It's like, well, fix it in RPG games then. It's a problem with the genre in that case.
Listen, RPG games are not the problem. This game is the problem. This game has plenty of games it could have looked at, but they came out before this. For many of these mechanics, they didn't have to, like, try everything new. Like, some of the stuff's been figured out, you know?
Also, just old gen gamer saying, do not compare Rise of Lyric to Jak. Look, they're exactly the same. They're the same fucking game. Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy, is literally Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric. In fact, it's a knockoff.
Like, Channel Pup has the power to say things in a way that makes you think he's serious if you don't know him.
That's how he chooses to cope with it. That's how he manages to continue on Sunset City.
I have to believe that he is just, like, literally, the way I the way it happens is Pup will say something, and in my brain I will say, this is not real, until someone else confirms it, or I can confirm it myself. And then I just treat it like it is a it doesn't matter.
Yeah, oh, Gen Gamer. Yeah, well, you go play some old games that are bad and stupid, like Super Mario Party and the Paper Door.
That's,
Yeah.
Big Red Button, I think, did have ex-Naughty Dog devs, so, like, people did compare it a lot to Jak and Daxter, because it was, like...
It's literally the exact same.
People are gonna want you to be, like, gone. People are gonna want you to disappear.
They're gonna like it.
Here we are, back in Torture. Hey, team, look! Another hideout! Let's look around! I bet there's not gonna be a robot ambush!
Why is there a Yoshi egg up there?
It's a Chao egg. They're purple in this game because they didn't check the source material.
Because it's a Yoshi egg.
I guess. Uh-oh, ambush.
When you think about it,
them. Good.
when you think about it,
Yeah?
the Yoshis and the Chao are the same thing.
Well, they are if you're playing the Yoshi Garden ROM hack for Super Mario 6. Oh my god, I have to show you that. There's a Chao Garden ROM hack for Mario 64, Pup, where basically you raise Yoshis like Chao.
What's
And
the,
It's pretty cool.
what's the Yoshi game on the Nintendo 64 again?
Yoshi's Story.
Yeah, I played a little bit of that the other day on the little NSO Virtual Console thing on Switch.
It's a fun little game. It's a cute little game.
Fun, but there's quite a lot to get to grips with, especially in like that level where like you've got the snakes and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of tricks you in the early stages that it's going to be really easy, because, like, I'd say the first stage and, like, the first couple things are really easy. And, like, the first boss is pitifully easy, like, I don't even think he can hurt you.
I don't think I've... Oh, wait, no. There's a boss at the end of everything, isn't there?
I think it's called Cloud and Candy. And you just
I don't
keep
think
using
I've
the
fought
tongue
that.
attack, and he just dies. He just goes away. But, it's a good game. Like, it's a fun game, and, like, there's also a fun challenge you could do, Pup. I don't know if you know about this. Probably... I assume you don't, but, like, you can, you know how you collect fruits to end the levels? You pick up all the fruits, and you finish the...
Yeah.
The little ring around the stage?
Yeah, that's the main,
collect-
like, purpose of the level, isn't it? Just get the fruit.
Yeah. If you collect only the green, like, the full watermelon, and you fill the entire frame with just watermelons, that's actually, like, a special bonus challenge. Like, it's a different clear condition, basically. It doesn't, like, change the levels, but it's, like... It acknowledges it, that it's like, you did it! You got all the melons instead! And, if you like the game a lot, that's one way you could replay it. Trying to do all melons instead of, just, you know, the miscellaneous fruit.
Did you like my Super Mario 64 video?
I did. It was good.
Did you like it? Did you think it was good?
I did think it was good. It was very
Like
well
that I
explained.
referred to you as a resource.
I'll put that aside because I liked the message of the video.
Did you
set
like
up
the footage choices?
It was good. It was very good. But you set up
it.
to make a video that did not make it sound like you were the authority on how this worked, and I think you accomplished that. Like you made statements that were extremely, you know, it's all like very well, you know, spoken, I guess.
I think my next one is gonna be Sonic Rumble, and I want to call it Gate Crashing Sonic Rumble.
I mean, making a video about Sonic Rumble is probably a cool idea now. I bet a lot of people are probably
Because it's been delayed and
interested.
stuff, so it's like, okay, let's see what people are missing. Let's show how I've gate crashed this game for like a month now. Well, way more than a month, actually. I was playing it before Shadow Generations dropped.
It's the only Jak and Daxter game you really played and loved was the first game. You couldn't get into Jak 2. Jak 2 is a huge difference. It's not the same kind of game at all. That's probably why.
I only played, like, the first, like... Oh, I got up to the final level of Jak 1, because I remember vividly, the last level is called, like, Golan Maya's Citadel, and it's got, like, a giant robot in a tube, and it just looked awesome. Like, the art direction of this stage was breathtaking. And I remember it having some really challenging platforming to it as well. But, like, I never got to the final boss of Jak and Daxter: The Precursor Legacy, and I've got it on PlayStation now, on PlayStation like 5, but like I haven't got that far into it. It's the kind of game that you can't just like pick it up and put it down and stuff. Like there are certain rhythms to this game that you need to kind of get to grips with. It's something I'm really praising about Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, is the fact that it's actually very easy to dip in and out of that game. Like, there are reminders of what the controls are, like, all the time. And, like, your objectives are really clear. So that's one area where I definitely praise that game.
Yeah, no, they do show controls on screen a lot in that game, which is nice. Like in combat, really you have, like, your combos and stuff on screen. Like, or, like, the button combinations, at least.
I guess anything like an RPG kind of thing, where it's all on screen and stuff as well, is going to be... You know how it is.
That is a good one. I don't know, I can't stick to that one for some reason. I think it's because I already know the story of Dragon Ball, like, so well that it's like, playing through it, I'm like, God, I want to get to the Cell Saga, like, I want to, you know, I don't want to be in the Saiyan Saga anymore.
Well, here's a big question. Here's a big old question. Do you think someone could call themselves a Dragon Ball fan if they've only played the game Dragon Ball Kakarot? Because it is the story.
I think that's a really expansive way to experience the story. Like, I mean, you wouldn't have like the regular like original Dragon Ball context, but like you don't need that really for anything. So like technically, I mean, Kakarot probably has some references to the original show as well. Or the original manga. Dragon Ball, not Dragon Ball Z. But I feel like you could probably evil generic scientist up there. It's like a Crash Bandicoot NPC. But yeah, no, I think it would,
regret to inform, I've only played 2 Ratchet & Clank games. Only the 2. Do you want to guess which ones, Dilmore?
I don't know all the titles off the top of my head, to be honest.
Yeah, you want to guess which ones, Dilmore?
I've played Ratchet & Clank, I think it's called Up Your Arsenal. And
That's
they all have good names. But it's like, I played the multiplayer of it only. I didn't play, like, the main game. Because it was, like, I was at my friend's house. Have I been over here yet? Oh, yeah.
Right, well, if you want the truth...
Please.
I can't remember what the fuck I was talking about.
Ratchet & Clank, which games you've played?
Oh, yeah. You gotta guess which 2 I've played. There's only 2.
But I don't know most of the titles. How am I supposed to guess?
You have to guess them!
Ratchet & Clank Size Matters?
Any other ones?
Ratchet & Clank All for One.
You couldn't be more wrong, you fucking idiot. No, the answer is... Ratchet & Clank 2014. Okay. And Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart.
Go, I've heard that second one's really good.
Oh, it's fantastic. I thought it was a gripping experience. And, like, the whole second half of that game is exactly what both Sonic Forces and Sonic Prime should have been.
How so?
I mean, I'd have to kind of be a bit spoilery.
Yeah, okay, never mind. Don't spoil it for people.
I mean, it is a lot like Sonic Prime, in a way I can say without it being spoilery, is that you've got multiple different universes. One of them is conquered by the main villain, or a variant of them. One of them's a pirate universe.
What is people's obsessions with having alternate universes and one of them being a pirate universe? Like, they did that in Crash Bandicoot 4 as well.
Well, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart came before that in Sonic Prime, and it does them a damn sight better, too.
Okay, hold on.
But in terms of, like, doing the whole, this is your multiverse variant of the villain who actually won thing, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart succeeds at it, where, like, because in Sonic Prime you've got, like, Mr. Dr. Eggman, and he's just kind of a pathetic version of the regular Robotnik, really. Well, Rift Apart introduces, like, an Emperor Nefarious, and he does live up to it.
They did that in Phineas and Ferb as well.
I never watched that because I'm not a baby.
They have a lot of people are gonna be mad at you for that because it's a really good show.
I know.
That's a really good show with good music. And but anyway, the movie, I think they go to another dimension and Doofenshmirtz is actually like a credible threat, and I think he captured Perry and literally like roboticized him, like Eggman would have. It's like, oh, okay. That was an interesting movie. So yeah, I guess everyone just kind of likes that. Like oh, this is the one where the silly villain actually did it.
It's a bad show.
You know, it actually loops back to what we were talking about earlier with X-Pool before you got here, pup. We were talking about trains. Oh, actually, you were here. You were in the chat. The Thomas the Tank Engine thing, because Doofenshmirtz, the evil one, he lost his toy train when he was a kid, and that's why he turned out to be, like, insanely evil and diabolical. And the regular Doofenshmirtz from the universe, from the universe that we're used to, he didn't lose it, and that's why he's, like, not a jerk. He's not actually, like, super evil. He's comically evil, I guess. I just find that to be a very funny background story. Because, like, Doofenshmirtz is all about the background stories, too. That was a garden, no. Like, every single episode of the show, he has a different backstory. There's, like, different parts of his backstory. It's like, this man has the most lore I've ever seen. He's the best.
I saw the Marvel crossover at one point. I thought that was pretty good.
I don't think I saw that. But it was probably funny.
You didn't see the Marvel crossover, and you're a little big Marvel fan. Like, you've literally told everyone
I'm a little big Marvel fan.
Shut up.
How do I get up here? How do I get over to this area? How do I do anything? Oh, I use this.
You know what I'm playing right now?
Something better than this, I'm sure.
Nah.
Hey, man. Please, I need... Oh, God, he's not an evil scientist. He's a wounded scientist.
My name I don't know. This
Dr.
This game
Madden?
isn't bad, but it's fairly, like, mediocre. I definitely wouldn't say it's... Like, Sonic Chronicles is mediocre, but this is just kind of a different kind of mediocre.
He's gonna say something that I love more than anything, and it's gonna... Just get ready for it, because he's gonna say a game that is not mediocre. I guarantee it.
Well, I didn't know you were a fan of Banjo-Kazooie.
It's not mediocre. That is like the one. That is like the one.
Well, I'm playing it right now, and it's really mid. I think it sucks, to be honest.
You're wrong. You're incorrect.
Yeah, I know. I think this game's great. This game
You should make a video. What do you think about that game compared to Mario 64?
Better. This game...
It does the formula kind of better. Yeah.
I think, yeah, it's doing a lot of things that are very similar to Mario 64, even down to, like, the backwards jump thing as well. But, like, I'd say this game is a much more polished, refined version of it. Banjo-Kazooie is basically...
I don't like the movement
think, like,
as
the
much
first
in Banjo.
complete...
Like, I like Mario's moves and, like, how much you can do. Like, how fast you can move. You know, like, Banjo...
Yeah.
He has some speed to him, but, like, it's just, that's the problem for me. Like, I feel like there's not enough, like, of the movement. I do like the game, though. Like, I think the mechanics are better, for the most part.
But then you can just use the Kazooie legs. Have you not used the Kazooie legs?
No, I do. It's just, I feel like it's not as fun as doing a bunch of long jumps and dives and, like, stuff like that. Like, I like doing jumps and dives and rollouts and stuff like that. Like, in Banjo, it's like, hold RT and you run fast, and it's like... I don't know. Like, it's fine. Like, it's better than being slower. I have played the Spyro games, yes. I played the original trilogy. Well, I guess I played 2 and 3 more than the first one, but I've also played the Reignited trilogy a bunch. They're, I'd say, some of my favorites.
In terms of, like, video game mascot characters, so prior to me kind of falling more into the rabbit hole of, like, movie tie-in video games and stuff, I would say Spyro was probably my first kind of love as far as 3D platformers go.
Yeah, Spyro's really good.
Like, I liked Sonic before I liked Spyro. Sonic was the first video game I ever played. Like, the first Sonic. Well, it was either that or Sonic 2, but, like, those were the ones we had when I was a babe. Well, anyways, yeah, no, Spyro... I got into Spyro Big Star, which is funny, because Spyro... Most of the video game characters I like, I kind of inherited from my sister, and then I became religious about it while my sister moved on with her life and got, like, a wife and stuff.
First 200 were into.
So, like, yeah, like, Sonic is very much an inherited fandom from her, but she knows fuck all about Sonic, and I have a Sonic podcast.
That's true. That's true.
She likes the movies, I know that much. She struggles with the modern games, though. Finds them too fast.
I don't know where to go. I don't want to play this anymore. I'm so sick of this game already, man. I hate running back and forth and dodging armadillos. It's not fun.
Wait, Dilnor, remember when I agreed to fucking play Final Horizon on hard mode if I made £100 in super chats?
I get, when was that? I feel like that was, I don't remember that.
It was quite a while ago, but I played Final Horizon on hard.
Hello,
In
boy.
exchange for $100 from the viewers.
Oh wait, I can go over here.
And when I got to the Master King trial, I was deeply regretting it.
The Master King trial gave me sadness. I was like legitimately upset about that game.
I'm someone...
Because I was I felt so defeated. I was like, dude, I can't even fucking win this. Like, what good am I? Like, who cares?
I'm one of, like, the 5 people that really likes Final Horizon. And just kind of
I like it, I just don't, I like the story parts and most of the gameplay. The boss rush, I'm gonna have to play it again and see if I can stand it. Like, I have so much trouble with Wyvern because, like, there's too much movement on screen. And I have trouble keeping up with the missiles because I have really bad eyes. And it's like, it just tore me down. Like, I was, you can say skill issue, Dylan, sure, yes, but I was like, I was devastated, man.
Even on good vision, even on vision as fucking immaculate as my own, the Wyvern boss fight on the Master King trial is egregious for many, many reasons.
It's really hard.
Vision being one of them.
I think they updated it, though, since I've played it, at least. Like, they made it easier or something.
Marginally. So rather than being, like, 3 frames, the perfect parry is now, like, half a second.
Yeah, see, it was like, I was playing on hard mode, it was like, just the immediacy that they wanted from that parry is like, nothing in the game required that before that moment. So it was like, there's no preparation for it.
They're not even programmed to work that way.
I know, it's one of those things that you would have had to have just been doing consciously yourself. Like, to be honest, when I was playing Frontiers for the first time, I was trying to time the parry more than just hold it, because I was like, that's more fun. But then after a while, I was just like, I'll just hold the button. Like, it just doesn't matter,
yeah.
right? Like,
well, that's the thing, is you're given no training with the perfect parry, but then,
yeah,
the bosses aren't even designed for it, because their wind-up animations take a while, whereas anything requiring any kind of perfect parry needs that, like, final tell, like a little flash come up on screen or something. Which Shadow Generations actually fixed in its boss fight against Neo Metal. Like, whenever you actually need to jump, there's a big flash that goes on his eyes.
And I'm gonna say, there's nothing wrong with telegraphing attacks like that. Like, I feel like some people could be like, oh, it's too easy if there's an indicator. And it's like, I feel like if it's done right, it doesn't have to be like,
no, that's also
specifically
people
an indicator.
that are just trying to be edgy.
Yeah.
There has to be an indicator.
It's like his attack that you're talking about, and if you don't know what Pup's talking about, when Metal Overlord does that swipe attack, his, like, visor glows for a second when you're supposed to start jumping. But it also doubles as it just looks menacing. It looks like he's like, I'm gonna get you, you know? And it's like, that's an example of a really nice way to include a telegraph to the attack, but also keep it very, like, diegetic. You know, it's not just a big button
that's also
that says
not
jump.
just purely, like, an accessibility feature. That's just competent programming. I have one person be like,
yeah, it's nice.
Telegraphing makes games worse, and I'm like, you don't know what you're fucking talking about at that point. Like,
who's the part
there have to
in
be
the background?
There have to be tells so people know when to do things and stuff. And yeah, the Wyvern boss fight just isn't designed for that. But you know what made it 1,000 times worse? Is the fact that with Giganto, you can climb up him pretty quickly. With Knight,
oh, the Wyvern fight takes forever to climb.
Yeah,
I hate that it's like a sprinted,
minutes.
slow section to go up. It's
Yeah, you've got no control over like how long that takes at all. So having to go through that multiple times is just miserable. Like,
it is. That was part of the, because, like, I wouldn't have really minded it as much if it was just, here's the 3 Titan fights right at one after another. You know, like, here's Giganto. You start in Super State already. You don't need to climb him. I feel like you didn't need to climb. It didn't make sense that was the case at all. Because, like, it was all in Sonic's head anyway, right? Because, like...
Yeah, also, could they not have, like, done some cyberspacey effects on those boss arenas as well, just to make them feel a bit...
Yeah, maybe change the aesthetic of
I
them.
acknowledge...
Yeah.
I acknowledge that, like, a lot of what I'm talking about here is the kind of stuff they probably need a bigger crew and budget to pull off, because I'm pretty sure Final Horizon was made by, like, 6 people.
It's like a skeleton.
But,
like, I'm glad we got it. I'm glad we have Final Horizons as it is.
Me too, but it's
fine
as
it's
like,
is.
if they charge for that, so that's the thing, is I think the value for money in content is there, but the quality of that, if you charged for that, it would be absolutely unacceptable. But like, yeah, no,
I think
Final
people might have
Horizon.
gotten mad about it. Yeah.
I would have been more upset about the quality had they charged me for it. However, it's like I was
I
saying
guess I
this
feel that
much.
way about everything. So.
Shadow Generations is DLC. I feel like I would have been a bit annoyed if I had paid, like, more for that.
Go in here?
Like, if I hadn't gotten the digital deluxe thing as part of, like, the little, creator code thing, I would have been kind of bummed out if I'd paid for the Shadow Generations DLC.
With the movie
And only
level?
gotten, like, those... Yeah.
It was a fine level. Like, it's not worth...
it's
I
a
don't think
good
it'd be worth
level,
a ton
but
of money.
I feel like the content there
$5.
isn't... Yeah, like, I don't know.
It didn't even have challenges,
think-
right? Did it?
It did. It had one act
Oh,
and
did
two
it? No, it had
challenges.
one. Yeah, sorry. I forgot about that part. I think I missed something over
Right.
here. I have no idea
Yeah,
where.
no, there was one act, there were two challenges. One of them had, like, balloons. Okay, so Mumbo Jumbo's just turned me into a spider, and I think I just missed the cue of what the fuck I'm actually meant to do.
You're a termite. You're not a spider.
Alright, what do I do?
You go into the termite mound in the middle of Mumbo's mountain.
Oh, of course, yeah, because I couldn't climb that shit, could I?
You couldn't climb it before, even with Kazooie. And now that you're a
Yeah, I
termite,
know.
the termites... Oh, actually, you know what? They still attack you. They just don't like you.
How do you remember this so well?
Because...
It's
You
not
know,
a very
there's probably
memorable
some
game.
kind of answer I could be diagnosed with, but I don't have it for you.
It's not a very memorable game. It's just not very noteworthy.
Was pop-in due to them forgetting, making it for the Switch? I don't know. I've heard that that was the case. Like the pop-in stuff
No,
is a
the
result of like
pop-in-
smashing just the specs of the game down to what the Switch could handle for whatever reason.
No, the real reason for the pop-in is that basically there's a lot of objects in the game that were not there in earlier versions. And so they didn't have the time to
Oh, they
make
didn't have time to
LOD
make the LOD models. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've actually heard that as well. Yeah, like they added those later in
So,
the
like,
game,
yeah,
so
for
it
the
was like...
platforms in the sky and stuff like that. They didn't have
There's nothing
time
over
to make
there.
models for that. So basically, rather than having LODs, they just appear.
Where do I go? I don't know
And
where to
that's
go
also, like,
anymore.
the
I have no
reason for the
idea.
Sky Spaghetti is because the Starfall Islands were originally just intended to be
Bell
effectively big combat arenas, really. But playtesters complained about the lack of conventional Sonic level design philosophy in the open zones, so they just added a load of platforms to the sky as quickly as they could. No LODs, and there you go. It's fascinating, the behind the scenes on this one, because, like,
Can
both
modders fix
Takeshi
this?
Iizuka
I don't know.
and Mario Kishimoto have been tremendously vocal about the fact that this game didn't really have a conventional beta and alpha test. It was just, alright, we're just gonna kind of make this as we go based on the feedback that we get. Alright, I got a trophy? Oh, there's more to this.
Do I have
I'm
to
almost
do
at
this
the top
mission?
of,
I don't know.
I'm almost at the top of the
don't remember.
termite hill.
I feel like you don't have
That
to. I
was-
feel like this is optional, but I have no clue. I don't know, actually. If anyone in chat has played this mess of a game, please let me know. Dang, still at it? Well, it's a 3-hour stream, so... Let's see if I have any chance to actually beat this. These things
Also,
are
since
ridiculously strong.
since properly getting hands-on with it, because that one section in the video where I talked about Mario 64 DS was mainly based on kind of stuff I've heard already. But having actually gotten a bit hands-on with it lately, it's weird. I think the camera control is better, but the
Yeah.
general control for Mario is a lot worse. Like, it's funny, because one of the things I suggested was having, like, a walk button in the video. I was like, you know, you should have a walk button on the Switch because those little Joy-Cons kind of struggle with the intricate movements. And 64DS gives you a run button. I think walk buttons are better than run buttons because you're going to be running most of the time anyway.
Yeah,
But that
yeah,
and
you
they
don't have
put
to
it
hold
on the
down the button
face
all the
button.
time. That's
But
why,
also-
you know what's funny? Pokemon kind of had that problem for a long time where they were like, you get the running shoes, you hold down B for the whole game, and you keep running. There were very few games that let you auto-run up until, like, the big 3D games where you know, have full analog control now, so it runs when you just, you know, tilt the stick all the way. But, like, I remember in, like, Pokemon Soul Silver, they had an option where you could change it so you would run automatically, and if you held B, you would walk, and I was like, why was it not like this before? Like, this is how
literally.
it should be. Like,
But the other big sin for me was that they put it on one of the fucking face buttons. So now you have to turn your hand into a pretzel if you want to jump while running.
yeah.
Or if you want to do, like, doing the jumping and flipping stuff to go faster is a fucking chore in that version. And that's really egregious to me. I do like the new content stuff that's been added to it. Like,
I like some
having
of
you
it.
start off as Yoshi was kind of fun. And I was initially kind of against it because I was like, maybe this is a bit too different when I got to the first of, like, the Yoshi versus the King the Bomb fight. But then I saw, oh, you get to do the classic fight later on. So I was like, okay, so they haven't actually got rid of anything here.
Yeah,
I like
yeah,
all
they
that
added
stuff.
another thing. They've also added, like, those new missions where you do, like, silver stars and stuff like that. Like, I don't dislike that kind of new stuff. I like all the additions. Like, each course, I think, has 8 stars now instead of 7. So, like, that's great.
Yeah.
They added new content to most of the levels. There's, like, a new mission, at least in each level. And then they have several new levels to unlock characters. And it's just... It's unfortunate the only character worth playing as is Luigi. Because he's the best one. Like, he is
I haven't
he's
unlocked the Luigi,
so much better than the other characters that it's not even fair. And you'll see why.
Is it because it's faster?
No, you know, I'll just tell you, it doesn't matter. He has this backflip where it's not only incredibly high, but he also gets to do the twirling spin after you jump off the flowers. You know those, like, bouncing flower things?
Yeah.
You know the spin drift, like the little flower where you do, like, the boing, and he spins?
Yeah.
So he basically gets that out of his backflip for free, and he can just do a floating thing across any gap, across any level, across anything. Like, he is broken, I would say, for Mario 64.
That does sound really fun.
He's really good for fun, but, like, it makes it so, like, when you need to change to Wario, it's like, this is the worst, I think. Like, it's awful.
I'm
His
also
jumps
just...
are really low, and he's very slow to move around and stuff.
I'm also just kind of mixed on kind of, like, how it is kind of touting itself as, like, Mario 64, but it's effectively like a Mario 64 mania, really. Like,
It's a remake more than it is a re-release, if that's what you're saying.
yeah. But I find it weird that, like, you know, there were more options to, like, have, like, the old models and the old textures. I guess it's a lot to put on there, and, like, I guess maybe no one was assuming it would be the same.
I mean, and Nintendo
Given
is not
that
really
it's on a
one to
Nintendo
do that kind of thing anyway. They really don't care about, like, preserving things, for the most part.
Yeah. I think the camera was at least like, unfortunately it's still quite cumbersome to do on the go, but the camera was at least helped by the fact that you can get way more angles in. So now you can get, like, the sweet spot.
Yeah, no, I mean, and also, there are things you can do, like, on PC to play Mario 64 DS with analog controls, because the game has touchscreen mode, technically that gives it full 360-degree movement. So people have developed things to make it so you can use a controller. Like, it'll hook into the, like, certain emulators, and it'll let the joystick control the touchscreen, basically. And when you play it like that, it is a little better. It's just... the physics are still very stiff. Like, air control's not good in 64DS compared to the original. The original isn't amazing with it, but you still have better control.
Yeah.
It's tough. Like, 64DS adds a lot of really great stuff that I like, but there's a lot of stuff that I don't like. And ROM hacks have made some things better.
I was wondering if there's, like, a co-op DX, like, ROM hack for Mario 64.
No,
That kind of...
there was something that was in production a while back, but I don't know if it ever went anywhere. I haven't heard anything about it.
Because I feel like what I want, ideally, is, like, a smooshing of the two of them. But ultimately, like, the most important thing to me would just be the core game, add a run button, not run, but a walk button, and better camera controls.
Oh, yeah. Actually,
And
some of
this
the ROM
game kind
hacks
of
I've played,
warp-
Pup, do that. They actually switch the run button for the walk
Oh, yeah,
button.
no. That's
pretty
not
cool.
what I was just about to ask if... Because I'm actually fine with playing it on, like, an Xbox 360 controller. I think the walk button's only really necessary on the Switch, just because Joy-Cons are not very precise.
I guess. I don't think... Yeah, no, I mean, the joysticks on the Switch are not good. That's true. That's fair. I think other joysticks, like the N64 joystick was really, really made for, like, those, like, really precise, tiny movement. That's why they had, like, see, if you push the stick slower, Mario walks slower. You know, it's like... I don't know, it was made for that, and to be to drill into your hands when you play Mario Party. You know, you do the mini game where you go.
Kind of my complaint with All Stars, I guess, is like it feels like the absolute bare minimum was done to make Super Mario 64 work on the Switch.
Oh, it was. No, yeah, because you know what that was, Pup? That was a panic game because the world shut down. They made that in like probably like 3 months, and they were like, "Here you go," because like it had so many issues and stuff when it first released. Like they were like it's kind of funny. I don't know if you saw this stuff, but they had things like in Mario Sunshine, you could see things that were enabled, like dev cubes that showed the pathways of the platforms that could move. And it's like those were things that would show in like amateur versions of Dolphin, like way back in the day, like back before it was like a godly thing. It's funny. Like it released in like such a bad state, and people were like $60 and a scarcity for this. It's like it's not even good. Like it was just like it was a fear of missing out thing. I know I did that. I bought it because I was like, I'll never see it again, really? Well, I want it. And it's like still in GameStops. Like I still see it at like Best Buy. Like they still have it on the shelf. Like it's still there. I don't know. You just gotta find it. Like,
does Banjo-Kazooie have autosave?
on the Switch? I doubt it. I mean, like in the original
version,
really
I don't
think it did.
I did a really fucking stupid thing, and it's just because I'm high, but like...
It can't be dumber than this. I literally, I don't know where to go. This game is like... They give me all these stars on the maps, and I've gone to them, but I can't find any other pathways, dude.
You cannot conceive how stupid the thing I just did was.
Sucks. What did you do? Did you just reset the game or something? Or like...
No, so I was trying to fight a bull, and it just wasn't working out. And I thought, I don't want to lose a life. So I quit the whole fucking game to avoid losing a life. But I'm not sure if it saved the progress I made already.
Does it... How do you save Banjo-Kazooie? Maybe it does have autosave.
Holy shit, Banjo-Kazooie has autosave!
I actually hadn't thought about it, but I get, like, when I said no it doesn't at first, I was like, well, duh, it's an N64 game. But then I thought about it, I was like, I've never thought about saving in Banjo-Kazooie before. You know, like...
It has autosave in fucking Banjo-Kazooie! And
That's
Sonic Chronicles didn't even want Sam to fucking save before the big fucking fight! Fucking Banjo 1 has autosave. That's insane. That's awesome.
Is there anything redeemable about Chronicles?
I can tell you something.
The ideas are cool. They got good ideas.
I can tell you something. You ready?
Can you tell me where I'm supposed to go? Like, I don't... Like, I feel like I've gone to all places. What am I supposed to do?
The redeemable quality of Sonic Chronicles is that it serves as a reminder that not every video game can be Banjo-Kazooie.
That's true.
You want to know another fun little factoid?
Sure.
I remember the first time I ever knew Banjo-Kazooie existed.
Okay.
It was Christmas Day, 2009, I think. That sounds about right. 2009. Or was it 2008? It doesn't fucking matter. It was the year Spider-Man Web of Shadows came out. Well, anyways, I gets an Xbox 360 for Christmas that year. My dad told me it looked like I laid an egg as I opened that fucking present. Apparently, like, the sheer look of surprise and shock. And, yeah, one of the games that I had on it, because naturally, you get a kid an Xbox, you get him some games, was Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. So this was my first exposure to Banjo-Kazooie. And I thought that game was fucking awesome. Like, I thought it was fucking great. I thought this game was something else. And then, much like Sonic Unleashed, I go on the internet and learn everyone fucking hated it.
Banjo-Kazooie?
Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts.
Oh, Nuts and Bolts. Sorry, I thought you were saying... I just heard Nuts... I blocked out Nuts and Bolts from my ears.
No, so I got Nuts and Bolts that Christmas, and it was the first Banjo game I'd ever played. I'd never heard of Banjo-Kazooie before, and I thought that game was fucking awesome.
Yeah, no, if you've never played Banjo-Kazooie before, Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts is awesome, and it's like a really cool car game where you build your own car, and there's like a lot of creativity and freedom. But if you have played a Banjo-Kazooie game before, it feels like a slap in the face.
But the crazy part was, I spent a lot of time making cars, building cars, and racing them and shit, yeah. But the point where I spent most of my time was just running around Showdown Town. Like, that game's hub world, genuinely really impressive. If it was really lived in, like, the NPC interactions are great. Mumbo was my favorite character, I decided immediately.
I think he probably had the best redesign.
I don't even think the designs of
Actually,
the other
I like
versions
Grunty
even
more. I
bad.
think Grunty looked really cool with like the cool like tank on her head and like the skull floating in the tank. That was fun. Because I like that he explicitly has made everybody else completely normal, but refuses to allow Grunty her real body back.
I would say that, like, Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts' art style, I think it's quite dated now. It's very sort of open season, very DreamWorks.
I agree. It looks kind of like very stock. It looks very Unity to me.
While it is very different to the old Banjo, I think it works. Like, objectively, just as an art style, I think it works fine. Like, to me,
fine.
when
I just don't like the realistic. Like, it feels like some of the lighting feels too like realistic for like the weird cartoony stuff they try to do. Like, I feel like I'm in like a test environment sometimes. Like,
well,
you
yeah,
go to
like
the first level, like the big giant grass area where you're flying over the thing, and you look down, it's just this big grassy field, and it's like this could be Flight Simulator. Like, I don't know. I don't know. There's some things I like about it, but it looks almost like. I think I can describe it, actually. It looks like everything is coming out of a toy box, basically. It looks like everything is fake, but then there are organic creatures in the world as well. And I don't know how I feel about that. Like, it makes me feel weird. Like, if you've played the game, I think you'll know what I'm talking about. Like, it looks so weirdly realistic for certain environment stuff. Like, texture-wise. And it's like, I don't know. It's strange.
Looking back at it as well, I remember when I first saw the classic Banjo-Kazooie design, I was like, "Ooh, that's a little strange because I'm not used to it." Of course, like nowadays, I don't know if I have a favorite, to be honest, between the two looks. But I mean, Bean Boy, you say open season as in the movie. Yeah, as in the movie open season. I get the feeling that whoever made Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts' art direction was probably a very big fan of I don't know, fucking Madagascar open season.
Maybe. But yeah, no, I agree. Like, it does look like. Yeah, I guess it kind of does look like a movie a little bit. Like, but in the way that it's like, you know how some CGI movies look like every other CGI movie? Or like, you know, certain CGI things look like every other CGI
generic
thing, and there's no, like, distinct. Oh, hello, robot that was waiting outside for me. I kind of feel about it like that. Like, I feel like it looks like it could be any game. And I don't know if that's because they distinctly made the choice to change locations and, like, worlds for that game. Like, you are not in the Banjo-Kazooie world in Nuts and Bolts. You are in, so, you know, Land of Games bullshit land. That's, like, behind the scenes. Like, I've created all the video games. You know, like, I make all the video games here. And it's like... So I guess it can look different. Like, it's a different world, a different art style. But it's kind of like how I feel about Super Paper Mario. Like, have you seen Super Paper Mario ever?
No.
Because in Super Paper Mario, it's kind of like the black sheep of the Paper Mario franchise, because it's a 2D side-scroller platformer with RPG mechanics, but no RPG battles, except one where it's like just a gag fight, kind of. And the thing about that game is they take Mario and a bunch of characters to a new world, and they use that as a way to do a new art style, and I think the art style's fucking garbage. Like, everyone looks like an MS Paint drawing, and, they look fine. Like, they're not, like, bad. But, like, to me, I look at someone and I'm like, that looks like a child's drawing. Like, he looks stupid. Like, every character in this world looks stupid, except for, like, 2 or 3 of them. And it's like, I feel unfortunate about that, because the story is really good in that game. Pretty sure Sticker Star was the black sheep. I wouldn't say so, because Super Paper Mario is still the only one that's not a turn-based RPG. Sticker Star still sucks. It's just different.
So, is it a certain point in the game I need to be looking for, or do I just need to take a look
Basically, anything past the intro of the game. You don't even gain control of the characters before you go to the new world, so...
Okay, let's have a look. Oh, so it's when they're all emoji looking.
Yeah, like, on one hand, like, again, like, there's some designs there that work, I think, but I think a majority of them just look like, ugh. Like, it just looks like, it's just shapes. It's like a sensory child video or whatever.
I
Like,
don't know, I
bouncing
think
all
it
over the
works,
place.
but I think it's very emoji.
Just compared to Mario, Luigi, Bowser, and Peach, and, like, all the other Mario characters, I just don't think they look good, and that was kind of my problem with Mario and Luigi Brothership for a little bit. I didn't really like the new character designs of, like, the
Shit
alternate
on
world
what?
characters, but now I kind of, they grew on me.
Look, you know that I am about as casual a fan of Mario as it gets.
Yes.
But I think they look amazing in Mario and Luigi Brothership. I think they look the
Well,
best
no,
they've ever fucking
no,
looked.
I love Mario and Luigi. No, I'm saying the new characters they made, like they go to a new world in
no, I get
Brothership,
what you're saying.
and the new, like, species of characters that inhabit that world are, like, it goes with the theme of electricity and, like, sockets and, like, connectivity and stuff. Like, everything's all, like, based on those kind of puns and stuff. So, like, all of the characters are, like, their faces are basically electrical outlets. And at first, I was like, this is weird. Like, I don't know if I like this. Like, they kind of emote still. They're not just, like, you know, like, no emotions. But, like, it took me a bit to be like, okay, now I find them more endearing. I don't know, I was kind of nervous for a bit, because I was like, I don't like these characters. They look weird.
I remember
they look dumb.
Meeting, like, the locals of Delfino Plaza and thinking, these don't look like Mario characters.
Well, I guess they weren't until that game. And I guess the same thing you could say about these ones I'm talking about, but, like, it's the thing where they're literally, like, the Piantas pup, the difference between what you're saying and what I'm saying is they're from, like, they're like 3 hours away from the Mushroom Kingdom, you know, by plane. But, like, the world in Super Paper Mario is, like, a different dimension, so it's like, they're Mario characters, but they're not really, like, Mario Universe characters, you know, like, technically, like, if that makes sense? Like, I don't really know how to describe it, like, they're not, like Mario Dimension characters. Is that, like, a better way to say it, maybe? I don't know.
What's the name of them?
I don't think they have a name. Like, it's just any character kind of in that style. Aside from, like, I'd say the main villains, I think they have decent designs.
Oh, I'm seeing them. They're like plugs.
Oh, and you're talking about Brothership. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know if they have a name for, like, the people of the world. But again, like, it just took me a little bit, and then I was like, oh, this is actually the best game I think I've played in a long time. It's, like, awesome once it gets going.
They do look like they could be from a different little franchise, I guess. I wouldn't say there's much difference between my reaction to these guys and my reaction to the Pinatas or whatever they're called.
The Piantas. The Pinatas.
What are they
is a better
called?
name. What?
What are they called?
Pianta.
The Picanti? Is the same fucking word!
Commander's busy, you have your orders? Didn't I find all the stuff? I hate this game, man. This is the worst game.
I've just been jumping backwards and forwards as Mario consecutively.
This is
As in, like, backwards and forwards
torture.
doing the little skid thing. You know, the skid jump? The side
What are you-
jump.
what are
The
you
skid
playing?
side jump.
You playing 64
Super
DS?
Mario 64 now. Yeah,
Oh.
I'm just doing that little skid jump forwards and backwards and just trying to see how many times I can do that without him landing on his
Oh,
feet
I just go to
correctly.
the plane now.
Oh,
Okay.
fucked it. I
Thank
got
goodness.
up to 11.
I thought there was only 4. I was like, is there a 5th one? I didn't know there was a 5th hideout. I thought it said
That's another
4.
thing I've noticed in Super Mario 64 DS as well. Is you cannot string together those backward jumps like you can in this.
Oh yeah, no, they
Like,
took
you can
because that was a
effectively do
glitch.
somersault
They
up,
fixed that in
somersault
the. They made a revision of Mario 64 back in 96 or 7 to fix that. They released a
Are you
second
talking about the
version of the
Shindo
game.
version?
Well, yeah, they call it because it was.
Well, no, because you can still chain those in the one
Well, no,
I'm
you
playing,
can
and
still,
that's
you can
the
still
Shindo version.
do that. You can still chain them, but you don't get the speed anymore. You don't get the infinite speed.
I see. I've
Yeah,
also
like the-
noticed that in this version, you can't just stomp on the little, you know, in
I'm gonna
Hazy
shut this
Maze
game
Cave.
off. I think the stream is gonna be over pretty soon. I don't want to play this anymore. I don't care where I have to go anymore.
You know, the big button in Hazy Maze Cave that's under the water, but I stomped on it,
Yeah.
and you were like, "Oh, you actually just did." You can't do that in this version on the Switch.
Really? That's weird.
Yeah, he goes straight into his swimming state.
That's interesting. Aren't the stars objective
I don't know
markers?
if
Those are
that's the
side
result of-
quests right now. I don't know where the main quest. It says I need to get to the tornado now, but I just went to the other location and it wasn't there, and I'm here and I don't see another star, and I just don't want to play this anymore, man. This game is fucking... I can't believe I was like, I'm gonna play this for 2 streams. It's not happening.
Hey, man. At least it's not Sonic Heroes, right?
You were trying to sign into your Xbox Live account, and it won't when you're playing Sonic Heroes. Have you had this problem before? Is Xbox Live even, like... What are you playing it on? Like, I haven't used an Xbox in a long time. But just go here? There's no start. Do I go back to the commander? I just went, he's not there. Oh, do I leave town now? I leave town this way. I thought they were supposed to take the tornado. When do you start using the tornado?
Oh, I've
It's
just
65.
realized something, Dono.
What?
We'll have some new Doctor Who to wake up to tomorrow.
Oh, great. I hope it's good. Oh, now we take the tornado. You see what this game
I love
does?
that
This is so
enthusiastic
stupid.
reaction.
Hold on. I need to talk about this stupid shit. This game is so dumb. Because I remember using the tornado going between places. Because that's what you use for the whole game. And after you run here from Green Hill Zone, because you can run back and forth later, I think. There's a guy over there that says, "Hey, Sonic, I know you're the world's most famous hero in the entire world, and the only one who can save anyone from anything ever. But I'm not gonna let you go by
Or
here.
did he actually say that?
I'm
'Cause I
not
can
gonna let you
believe
go by. And you have to go take the tornado instead." So that's where the confusion comes from, because I would have said, hey guys, now that they found the communicators, Tails would have said, let's take the tornado to the Mystic Ruins, and just cut out the other part. I just think that's really stupid. Like, why would you do that in your game? Just make them walk back and forth more? Like, is it padding? Like, the game is long enough already. Like, this is a baffling game to play. Like, and see every decision they've made. It's
Hey, Dono.
so weird. What?
After the stream ends, you got any time to hang out?
I don't know. Maybe.
Ugh. You're such a traitor. Traitor.
I'm such an exhausted, so exhausted man. I'm barely finishing this stream, man. I need to, well, actually, immediately after the stream, I need to go walk a dog, so not right after the stream.
You're not walking any dogs.
We
need to watch
I've been walking a
Invincible
dog
as
twice a
well.
day for the last week, and I drive about 20 minutes to get there. So I don't know if I'm really kind of like running out my gas. Might break even by the end of it, we'll see.
You should start asking for money to do this. I know there's family and all, but fuck family. What's a family anyway?
No, this isn't my parents. This is someone else.
Oh, it's not?
No, they're paying me. No, I'm getting paid. This is a job. I'm
You
not just
know
doing
what?
this
Shit,
because
I
like
wouldn't have
dogs.
to be paid to look after dogs.
Pup,
Fuck
are you
you,
serious?
Dylan.
I'm not
I've changed
driving
my
20
agenda
minutes back
entirely.
and forth and not being paid to walk someone else's dog. I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, if it's like that, then
If
sure.
it was a
it's like
family
hugging-
friend or someone from my family, obviously, I'd be like, yeah, of course, I'll walk so and so. But like, if I'm getting paid, if like this is someone in the neighborhood that's like, can you come to our house 17 times this week and walk our dog? It's like, yes, but there will be money. You know, like that's a job. That's a job, I would say. But okay, we get Big the Cat now, and here's another thing with this game is they kind of do this thing where they said, hey, we're gonna have specific obstacles for each character to overcome, but sometimes we are going to force you to pick certain characters for your party, which I don't like at all, because part of the fun of having, like, how many characters is this? This is 8, 10 full characters on your team. You are sometimes gonna be forced into stuff like this, which I think is silly. There's a lot of times where this happens too, where you gotta split the parties up, and sometimes I think it's interesting. There are some ideas with it, like I said, the split up thing. Usually there'll be a team leader, or you'll have like Tails and Eggman as one team, and Sonic and Knuckles on another team. And they have different objectives. You split up and do 2 different things in 2 different sections of gameplay. I think that's kind of fun. Like, that's like story stuff, you know? Like, hey, these 2 teams of people are going to accomplish something. But when you put Big on my team because he can walk through gas, like, I don't know. Like, I could have figured that out. I could have put that together myself, I think. You didn't need to, like, force him to be on my team.
At
least they do get the level ups, though. They do jump up immediately to the level your team is at, which is nice, but, you know, whatever.
I've learned something.
Oh, really? I try not to do that anymore, because it just makes things worse.
Never get baked and play Super Mario 64, because there's a new state of paralysis that sets in. I just find myself running
sucked
around
into
the
the game.
Mushroom Kingdom hub, No, I just find myself running around the Mushroom Kingdom hub doing little jumps and stuff. And then I realize I can't let go of this. I'm stuck.
Sorry, I've discovered something. Big has an attack called Froggy Poison, where Big deploys Froggy to kiss a target, leaving the foe poisoned. Interesting.
Isn't Froggy canonically a girl?
I don't know. I have not looked into this. Maybe
I could get a
it's
kiss
like in
from
Sonic
Froggy.
Prime, where Big claimed he lost his sense of smell. I think he just said the gas tickles. Like, it's poison gas. Or, like, toxic gas that will kill you if you're just anyone but Big, I guess. I find that kind of funny. Does that mean Big is immune to various types of poison because Froggy is a poisonous frog? It's actually a good point. I hadn't thought of that. Maybe Froggy is a poison frog. Oh no. Centipede. No, that's not a centipede, that's like a millipede, I guess. I was gonna say it's a pill bug, but I guess it's not. Oh boy.
Dylan, you know the song Kiss from a Rose by Seal?
No.
It's like the main theme of Batman Forever.
Yeah, but guess what? I've not seen that.
It was back at a time where they'd have like the music video and have like bits of the movie play during the music video.
See, you underestimate how much I was not interested in music when I was a child.
You don't have to be interested in music, you only have to be interested in Batman.
I guess I wasn't.
Everyone is interested in Batman. What are you talking about?
Not
He's
back
the
then, I
default.
didn't care. Someone just follow
What's
me on
wrong
Twitch.
with
I'm not
you?
even streaming on Twitch.
What's wrong with you, boy? Not into fucking Batman?
See, back then, as a child, I didn't care. I
Yeah,
wanted to
you
play
were
Mario.
into fucking... You were into, the Magic School Bus.
I mean, I think I did watch that.
Also, I found another character that is literally you in Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh god, I can't do this anymore. I gotta stop. I'm sorry. Alright.
You can get
No,
this one,
I
right?
literally cannot do this for 1 second longer. I am having like a... I'm having like a crisis of faith playing this game, man. I'm not even a faithful person. Not faithful, I guess I'm faithful. But like, I'm not like a spiritual person, but I feel like God is dead when I play this game.
I knew it. I knew he'd admit to being unfaithful.
Here, I'll just mute Channel Pup because he's gonna keep talking about stuff. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream now. I know he's gonna keep talking over me, so I'm just gonna mute the stream. Thank you for being here, for raising rings. I really appreciate it. I hope you have fun watching the other streams. Tomorrow I'll do something that makes me not hate myself. And I guess we'll see what happens. So check out the other streams. Frank's streaming at 7, Xpool, and I believe... hold on, let me check the name. Oh, I closed the schedule because I'm an idiot. There's 2 people streaming after me that you could find. Please go continue raising rings and having a great time. Hope you have a good one, and I'll see you later.